Wagwan. Oh my God. It's been a while since I came on here and spoke of the Leoda Bradshaw case. So figured tonight me and can chat and hold on, give y'all some updates of my thoughts and my opinions of everything going on. My city, I listened to the voice, the caller that was saying she spoke to Leoda. Sorry, hold on guys. Yeah. I listened to the audio of the caller that was talking on Leoda's behalf. And I'm going to start off by saying Leoda is standing her grounds. She's saying she has nothing to do with it. But, you know, we are doing one thing and we are decide on our own what we think. All right. Let's start breaking it down or break down the call with the caller say. Big up on yourself, everybody upon the live. Thank y'all so much for joining. Good night. Pardon my manners. I should have said that the first thing. Good night. I really would like to know who this caller is because the things them what the caller say, I not like them stand out. The caller, however, she's not saying who she is, but she did state that she brings food to Leoda and stuff like that on a day-to-day basis. So, me I go say maybe she's a warder or warden, as them call the people who work in a jailhouse. I don't know, but whoever she is, she's somebody who is apparently dealing with Leoda on a day-to-day basis. Play it, I didn't hear it. Let me see if I could pull it up. Good idea. Let me type in Leoda Bradshaw. Hold on. And so let you guys hear what the caller is saying now. I can't find it back, you know. I can't find it back. But what I'll do is I'll upload it on my Reason With Me Sassyruchall channel so you guys can watch it. Or I'll also put the link below this live so y'all could just click the link and go listen to it. But the caller was stating that Leoda was talking about her sexual affairs with Paulwell and other things. So that's why I said to myself, say, so oh, Leoda trust you, so? Leoda not talk to her family them because obviously we know hear nobody come out and say Leoda say anything. But you, somebody will just carry her food and something on a day to day. She trust you so till she tell you everything. Interesting. But I go and reel into the things that she say Leoda say. She was saying that Leoda talked about how she flew in a female from Miami to Jamaica to have intercourse and so with Paulwell. So in other words, them a make we know say Paulwell is not only bisexual now, he's also into the nastiness or the messy lifestyle. Me not get it. Is this case about a baby and her mother, or is this case about a messy politician? Anyway, the way how it seemed, the caller was stating that Leoda opened up to her about things that was said in and around the household being with Paulwell. This to me, listening to that caller, it sounded more like they're trying to shatter Paulwell's character. You know, I'm going to make me know about the end of everything, right? Question. If Leoda had do threesome, because the caller say, Leoda took flew in females from overseas to come and sleep with Paulwell. Leoda partook in a lot of these festivities. So, me want to know, why is it that they're making this case about a jealous woman if the woman is a person who is having all these extra people in a them bed? She's already aware that she and her man do dirty stuff with bunch of people. So the super jealousy that they're trying to put out for me, it not work. But I also can look on what the caller is saying as them a make it look like Leoda crazy in a way. Because when me I listened to the caller stated that Leoda was asking about Paulwell. Because she's like, oh, Paulwell must be so worried. Let me get this straight. So you that prison for killing a woman and her child. You're about to go to prison and leave your child behind. But somehow you in a prison, I think about Paulwell being worried. Understand what I mean? These interviews are standing out to me because they're too distinctive on the pictures they're trying to paint with the different interviews. When you go back to the interview, let me lock the book for a second, right? And we are going to reason. We're going to reason upon the interview then before we go any further. If I remember right, we did write it down somewhere here. Leoda's mother, she had said some things. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, Leoda's mother had said that her friend Caroline had gotten a dream of the whole thing 2 weeks prior to anything happening. You know, remember? Then we fast forward to after everything happened, it was exposed that where the person named Jessica Dean also mentioned that this was going to happen prior to it happening. So it make me say then this Caroline person sound like them are the same person as Jessica Dean. Because she and Jessica Dean so lucky and blessed to could have know everything before it happened. Me no know, it no sound too good. So me I say, but the way how the mother introduced the Caroline person to the conversation, the Caroline person kind of thin, very vague, because she in her interview she said, my friend Caroline said that she dreamed that she dreams to Leoda in prison because Leoda killed something on the dead mother and the baby. That dream they did too clear. And remember, Leoda never knew about the baby at that time. Things now, time frame, no, me don't know. Again, maybe it's just me I use my brain too much. That's why I didn't leave that case alone, because I'm not a detective. But I'm just going by the things that keep surfacing. So I say, make me come scrutinize them interview, yeah. They now sit down well. Them now make add up. So when me look on that, me come back around and me say, no, you remember say, this mother, now them turn pan Leoda. So was this their plan all along? Are they a part of everything that's going on? Me don't know. It's starting to look that way to me, at least. Because your friend, where she and Leoda have nothing to do with each other, just happen to dream about Leoda and this crime and everything. So she's so connected to you, she go as far as dreaming about somebody that is not even related to you. And this dream was so clear, it clear on crystal, glass and water. And then fast forward to Leoda, the person who is responsible for committing the crime, could have received Facebook messages from this Jessica Dean person prior to the crime being committed. So Jessica Dean in a Leoda head. Because Jessica Dean could have known what was happen before it happened. Like we need to dig up Safa and Miss Cleo if we can solve that one, yeah. Because it's not adding up. It's not making sense. Call us fools as Jamaicans, but that one, yeah, it'll look messier and messier as things go on. Right? Let me take a pause and go into the comments because I don't want to feel like me ignore, you know. Good night, LMR. Big up yourself. Psychology she used and Paul. Do you know who Leoda killed? Today is her birthday. Bessie, big up yourself. LMR, yes, I remember. Big up on yourself on the live, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And please don't leave without hitting the like button and turning your post notification bell on. Also, guys, please order my magazine on Amazon. It is great. It's a great book to give to a friend. It contains recipes. It contains a Jamaican dialect. It contains so much about our culture. It features also Black women, Black business owners that are also Jamaican born. So guys, get this book. This here is a poetry about rum. I like to feature a little bit of art and creativity in everything that I do. There's beautiful pictures of Blue Hole. And I think I featured Yannick, Curvy Diva, in this one because you guys do know she has a restaurant in Jamaica. So I figured it's a book containing a lot of recipes. Why not go ahead and feature somebody who we are proud of? So guys, order your copy on Amazon. It's only $14.99. They ship to the UK, the Canada, all over the US. Anywhere Amazon ship to, you can get a copy of this book. All right, back to the story. Big up yourself, Tracy. Tracy, I know what me ask for you what day you're on one of my life. Come here, say, well, I know me not see you in a while. You good, mama? All right, people. It things them now make sense. They not add up. So anyway, let me go and talk, go back down in the right now present moment. What is the name of the book? I buy on Amazon regularly. The Island Guide. When we reach from question 5, where I was asking if Leoda had do threesome and them something there with Paulwell, why this super jealousy that them talking about? Because if me and my man had a threesome and all these things, there's no need to be jealous. We're already open. We're already, yes, we may feel, hurt or betrayed by the fact that he has an extra child, but it wouldn't kill me. It wouldn't be that. I don't think it would be that detrimental. So it made me say to myself, say, how else could I look at this? Interesting. Maybe it's not about Leoda's jealousy. This could be Leoda's way of showing us that it's impossible for her to be jealous when she's the woman who already is entertaining and supporting her man's lifestyle. Because remember, the caller says Leoda flew a female in from Miami before for Paulwell. Leoda knows that Paulwell is always cheating and doing these things. So that caller, yeah, kind of come make me confused. It made me a tiptoe. She made me tiptoe on the lines with who and what to gravitate to. You understand? So, just keep on and listen and me hear the caller say, as me tell you now, Leoda, the caller also pointed out as Leoda being worried over Philip because Leoda was saying Philip must be so worried about her. Me being American, I will love talk about mental illness and psychology. Make me say to myself, say, does that sound like Leoda is about to try to plead insanity? Because for somebody to be in such a crucial position and not be concerned with self, they must be either obsessed, deranged, mad in some type of way. Because no way you're supposed to be in Leoda's position and you're busy thinking about Philip Paulwell. Especially after apparently Philip Paulwell has abandoned her in this case. Remember him say the people who are in it or whatever associate with it is supposed to be charged to the harshest point. Maybe remember say Philip no come out, him not come out and say I stand with my wife or my baby mother. Sorry, she's not the wife. So we are going to assume say Philip abandoned Leoda at this moment. So why is Leoda concerned about Philip based on what this caller is saying? Is it an insanity move? Or, again, there's another way to look at it. It could be a way of highlighting for them that Leoda is jealous. So it could play both ways. It could play where the court looks at it as, oh, Leoda is a jealous, crazy, deranged person because why would she be in that position and not worry about herself and her child? Instead, she's worried about Paulwell. Or if this is truly Leoda talking to this person, it could be at the angle where Leoda is trying to show us that, guys, how can I be jealous when me and Paul will do a thing? Me and Paul will live with life, our lifestyle. What are y'all talking about? See? So it make me a right defense. I continue listening, I continue go on this question 6. So, I continue listening, and I say to myself, say, the caller is stating that Leoda admits to speaking to baby mother number 2 because Leoda said, yes, she and the girl talked. She knew they were going to do DNA and so forth, because apparently I am hearing that Leoda, based on this Jessica Dean person, Leoda is saying that, or somebody is saying that Miss Patterson was having an affair with Mr. Peter Bunting. I remember him naming a couple videos back with the risers. So when I realize that the same names them just had throw up on the board. Different stories from all angles, but the same people them. Pay attention, guys. Leo, it is said that, I don't remember if it's Leo that said it or if it's the Jessica Dean person, but it was allegedly said, it wasn't me. Let me make sure I point that out. That Miss Patterson was having an affair with Mr. Bunting. That's where the whole DNA thing came about. But we'll always see a Paul will pick me. So we're not going to too drag that. But it's a part of the argument, so we have to put it on the table. With that being said now, that shows why the communication and rate was between Leoda and Miss Patterson. It is even said that there was a point where Leoda thought that Jessica Dean was also baby mother number 2. It was said by Miss Carol Cross, if I remember right. So, a lot of he say, she say, I go on, but as me I tell you, no, pay attention to the names because it is all the same people being passed around. Bessie, big up yourself. Welcome to the live. Right, guys? It is all the same people. So, Leoda admits to talking to baby mother number 2, but based on what the caller is saying, Leoda did not meet up with baby mother number 2, allegedly based on the caller's information. So Leoda does say, exactly, Bessie, very messy. Leoda does say and admit that she spoke to the girl, she and the girl talk and everything, but she never meet up with no girl, right? However, this is where it gets even messier. Look who entered the party now. The caller is stating that our Prime Minister, Mr. Holness, called Palwell. So now we have Philip Palwell, Peter Bunting, Jessica Dean, Leoda Bradshaw, Lisa Hanna. You hear politics written all over. You know, listen. It is said that the caller said that Leoda Bradshaw said Mr. Holness, Mr. Andrew Holness called Philip Palwell to warn him about Mr. Fitz Bailey. If you don't know who Mr. Fitz Bailey is, Mr. Fitz Bailey is the Deputy Commissioner of Police. He did 37 years of service in the JCF. So we not talk about no man, we don't know the law, we not talk about no little dibby person, we are talk about highly intelligent people, because we not talk about no regular smart, y'all know. These are all leaders, people where we are look up to. So I hope nobody think this conversation is political. It is just Jamaicans talking about our public political affairs. King Shango, big up yourself. You just come in. Winifred Wagwan. Winifred said, let the dead rest in peace. That woman is wicked. Liar, liar. She can run, but she can't hide. Only God can judge at this point because it's so messy. Only God knows. Dr. Majida Smith, there was no DNA according to Patterson's aunt. I've heard that too, doctor. I've heard that there's no DNA, so there's still no real 100% confirmation that the baby is Paulwell or none of those bodies belong to Paulwell and the girl. But I don't want to really go off on it because I don't want people to get jaded. I want to stay with the information people have at hand. I'll go with the case step by step. I don't want to run ahead of it because if you do that, people get confused and they don't really know what to do. And at this point, we see say our people are kind of low on the IQ range in some areas while we're very strong in other areas. So we just have to unite and come together on these things. Right? So I'm extremely sad about this whole case. It's a very sad one. It's very depressing. It's impactful and it's gonna leave a bad taste in our mouth as Jamaicans for years to come. Because this one is not just a regular. This one is one that is affecting and is gonna affect every single individual that is called a Jamaican. Let me read the comments, guys, before I go any further with the conversation. Yes, Shanga, big up yourself. All is well. It seems the bottom of the bucket going to fall out soon. That's why they don't admit Adam back to clean up the mess. Adams, me say all him kind of get messy, you know. I'm not ready to read out Fiend Falcon. I did love him and respect him, so I have to go research before I talk about him. I love Adams still. I'm just hoping the things I'm hearing is that true. Sass, this is true crime stories, high profile case. Dr. Majid, it was alleged that Leoda told Tashania she just wanted to meet and see the baby. The aunt said she said that her baby mom before she left the house. You see that same aunt, the Dr. Majid? She's also the same one that said the mother was there and the mother eyed up the baby. And she's also the same one who spin around and say the reason why Tashaya had to take the baby was because there's nobody there to leave the baby with. So, me not really understand how you aisle up the baby and send off the baby, but at the same time, there was nobody to leave the baby with. See what I say? So, it now makes sense. These people that are telling the stories, remember, we don't have no image, we don't have no proof, we don't have no, these are just people calling in on phone lines. You don't have to remember that. Just like how me not have nothing factual, me just speak my mind and whatever my mind tell me, I come and talk to you, you could have go so, you could have not go so. This is all just our minds. So, you can believe 100% what them people here say, or you can pick it apart like me and say, nah, I don't it don't make no sense. Right? Dr. Majid, if I did me, no woman couldn't have ever called me to meet my child or discuss anything. I'm not going to say that because I possibly would have done the same thing because I'm not expecting that gruesomeness from another female. I would have been more careful, however, but I wouldn't say I would have shut it down. From one black queen to a next, I would have probably given her a chance. I am here holding the faith, busy and sad at the same time for little Saraya and Tash. I know, right, Tracy Ann? And it's so funny. Unfortunately, the dead can't speak for itself. So that's why we have today. I try to be the voice for them in the best way we can. It may seem disrespectful to some people, while for some people, it's giving them clarity and understanding. If the life don't suit you, you can let it go and scroll on to another one. If the life is something you're interested in, just keep pressing the like button, keep sharing, keep supporting, turn your post notification bell on so you can keep up whenever we talk about the topic. All right, guys? I love to respect everybody because more everybody respect me. The planet belongs to all of we. Smith, they claim the mom said no weapon form against the baby. Right. They said the mother eyed up the baby so much and all these things. So it don't really make sense to me. She was young and naive. That's true. Me not young and me not naive, but again, would have probably do the same thing because she a black woman, me a black woman. That alone will make me trust her. It's just that I would have been more careful because me have maturity and me have experience. But me not bash her and me not condemn her for going out there and going in the vehicle. That's one. And two, we don't know if Leoda did out there. We don't know if Leoda did in the car because the story I get messy. Things that get really out of hand. So these are all things, again, of assumptions. Police commissioner name I get called. We don't know what's a police commissioner high-end division. People can put all of this together if they want. This is not hard to put together, people. We're dealing with politicians and we'll talk some things on the live here, I know where God. You see, and you make me run my blood clot mouth, Father. You better put a shield over me and me pick them, you know. Because we live in our country where the people are not too sensible, and when I try to help them feel like I come here, I come down and attack them. So I beg you, know, Father God. Because I'm going to say some things in other life, yeah, you know. Alright. Anyways, that before I go back, I'm going to read 2 more comments and I'm going to come back to the topic. Dr. Majid, I work in law enforcement and don't trust no one like that. I don't even drive with people I know. True. God gives us common sense and we should use it. Everything will come out in the trials. Bessie, everything that must come out in our trial, baby love. A whole heap of things got trial and not come out. Whole heap. Hey, all in that big old America, yeah. Some things don't even make it to trial. But, like I was saying, let me finish the topics that I have written down, and then we are going to elaborate. I'm going to run my big mouth where God give me, when tell me if you use. Alright, that's why I'm going to leave that case here alone, and I got to eat that case here only like a strainer. Anyways, let me go back. I think I was at where I was talking about Leoda's admittance, where she was saying that she did talk to baby mama number 2. She did acknowledge that she wanted to meet up with baby mama number 2 and everything. But then it got interesting and very curious for me when she mentioned that Mr. Holness, which is our Prime Minister, called Mr. Philip Palwell to warn him about Mr. Fitzbailey, which is our Deputy Commissioner. I treat high-end people them there, no? I treat top-notch, smart, brilliant people them there, no? I don't know, little dibby smarty them there, no? Them the people can pull off massacre in our country and nobody don't know. Them 3 people they put together. We not ramp with them. I don't underestimate the power of them. Nobody go on like, we love a politician them. But make we deal with them right now like man. We not deal with them like the superior gods most of Jamaicans have them as. Let's all deal with them as they are, which is men, right? So right now we have 3 prominent figures in our society. Mr. Holness going in parliament, this no look good. Okay, for me, I close it off and I say this no look good, especially the fact say election around the corner. I'm going to pay attention to me I say right now. This is very messy. It no look good, and election is around the corner. So right now, the current Prime Minister has been dragged in. So him now gets sided. Wink, wink. And your Holness now involved. Pay attention, you know. Don't jump on me yet. Don't attack me. Just stream. Flow down the stream with me, alright? If you don't want to judge me, you do it in the comments and we are going to talk. And I'm going to tell you why I say what I say. Now them I bring Andrew Holness tonight. So the current standing Prime Minister is now scarred. On top of all of the foolishness when you already been a do a Jamaica angry a thing for. So for him position for next election. Right now the facts of him name call another case here. It will look very slim. Pay attention. Alright. My forward and I said to myself say, Deputy Commissioner. When me hear him name call before in this same case here. I know the first me I hear Deputy Commissioner Mr. Bailey name call. So me rewind and me go listen back some of the interviews. Because me say me hear somebody with this Deputy Commissioner name before and me realize say, oh, it was the mother. When the mother was doing her interview, which was the very first interview when this case came out, the mother stated that the Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Fitzbailey, was the one that held on to Leoda's passport. You remember? When Leoda was telling them, check the camera, check the mileage on the vehicle, check the camera, and it was stated by the mother that Mr. Palwell never allowed it, but then turn around and sell out Leoda with the Fitzbailey. So, funny how, again, Mr. Fitzbailey name get called, and funny how, Mr. Fitzbailey is the one who will on the passport, somehow unknowing of everything to Palwell, but Palwell tell Leoda no. You see where the mess they right there, so? So you don't even know if you say, if Mr. Bailey a pay Jackie on the 2 side, if a Mr. Bailey are the dirty one, you don't even know because the way them corrupt that little alley they right there, so. Then create a triangle, you can't even tell her which direction the angle them just meet. You don't know who come from where, you just reach. With an acute angle, you just reach it. You measure anything under 90 degrees, that means it could have been 70, 80, 85, 74, but you can't tell. You just have to know say it's an angle and it meet. You see how that was put together properly? You know, pay attention. So remember 3D Leoda use and put the crime here together, you know, don't forget, you know. So Leoda use 3D, put the crime here together. Leoda, you must be a damn brainiac, you know, girl. How you never go to CIA? If you pull off something like a this, you know, mama, how you never reach a CIA? How you just reach a cook? No, mama. All who know God for back, so no wonder why you die jail. Because with such great talent, the mastermind act like this and pull it off on your own with a $500,000 budget. Girl, I want to go to your school. Maybe I could try out for the FBI training after I take a class from you. I'm just saying, based on these interviews and chats and, you know, what am I dish out to in the public so far. So, again, as me say, Mr. Fitzbailey was the person to hold on to Leoda's passport. Now we are here, say Mr. Wellness call and one Mr. Phillips about Mr. Fitzbailey. And we still not hear nothing about this camera footage where Leoda supposedly speaker from then till now. And the only thing that me see, they say Leoda say and it still not change. What makes sense. The camera footage where the little girl did shout out for, where they say Philip hold on pan, and she still come back, come talk about the camera footage now. And the mother did talk about the camera footage. So, to be honest, that's the only thing me see it three people talk about where they say same thing. So, the way I see it right now, maybe that camera footage should have really been checked at that moment. I know, to me, it not use now. Whatever they come with now, not use to me now. Maybe I've used to one and the rest of them not use to me now. But when Leoda did mention it, maybe it should have been checked. Because maybe that camera footage would have been a lot. It'll be very useful to this case. Guys, please like the video. That's the least y'all could do for me. I'm here risking my life with my big mouth. Wanna like the video, no man? Make it trend, make it stream. Talk the truth. That is me. Me believe in that. Me not hurt nobody if you talk the truth. Talk the truth and it will set you free, right? And if I have to kill me, so let it be. I have to talk the truth. Me can't raise my sons and my daughter to keep quiet. Me have to talk the truth. Too many times, a lot of us come and we claim say we are assistant, we are help and we are talk. But it is what it is. We all have to part one day, so me look for life, you know. So you have to make your purpose count. And for a very long time, I've sat here and a lot of these thoughts that I'm sharing with you guys, I've kept to myself. But I realize that them I deal with, we know, like when I not name common sense as a Jamaican people. So me have to kind of comfort and really talk like, what the hell is going on? We're not that dumb, we're not that stupid. But as me say still, so far, all of the information with them giveaway, it make Granny's trainer look strong. It's shaky. The information them nah add up. Them nah make no sense, guys. Let me see now. Me not understand. Well, I get it, you know, because I have a theory. Why mess up Paulwell? Why mess up Andrew? Why mess up Peter Phillips? Why mess up Portia? When you realize, say, from Pattison retire, all of the leaders, them, where we run against Mark Golding is right now being slandered in some way or another. You know how I me never want to drop that juicy piece of information there, but it'll lick me. I can't keep it to myself. You don't notice, say, by election if you come, Mark Golding now no contenders. You don't notice that? Every politician if you run against Mark Golding is being messed up one way, is being exposed one way or another. Fuck this fucking, forgive me. Forgive me for that rant that I just had. Forgive me. Put this book away for a second. Let me say that. Let me say it in that proper manner. Put that book away. Let's talk. All of the people them where we run against Mark Golden and Jamaicans, come here closely and listen this. The Constitution now states that nobody can challenge Mark Golden 1 year from the election. You don't understand what that mean? Does or do you, Jamaican people, understand what dictatorship is? You don't understand it? Look out on the eye what is happening. We not have no more people to run against Mark Golden. And if I lie me, I tell, you educate me, please. That's why I'm telling you, I go talk some things in other life yeah, where you not go like it. You remember Peter Phillips, that was Porsche contender. You remember the scandal? Nobody now vote for Porsche again because Porsche stand for LGBTQ, whatever the friggin' letters them what they have now. So Peter Phillips gone. Porsche gone. Bunting, nobody now give him a seat. Paul Burke, me no really think nobody would have even consider him. Paul Well, the next love politician. Now him gone. So who we have left now to go run against Mark Golden in the inside election? Remember, when me do the live, I'm telling about the risers. Remember? You also remember say Mark Golden is their chosen leader. So funny how they were all over the the Peter Phillips case when the leak did go on. Now them all over the Palwell thing. Bunting did all over Phillips and go on like him a friend with Porsche, but we all saw what happened. So all of these risers are always around when the mess occurs. And now we are left with their chosen leader as the only person we as PMP supporters or Jamaicans have to consider as the only person we run against Andrew. And I know we don't want back Andrew. So at this point, what we are going to do? Force we take back Andrew? Or we have to go run and give PMP the chance? And we stuck with Mark Golden. Because after a year, I know me say so at the Constitution. And if you don't know what Constitution is law of land. That means say, it's not easy to challenge the Constitution. Only a civil war can challenge Constitution. You know here? No wonder why we see Andrew go buy tanker and buying war weapons after him clearly tell we out of one mouth say Jamaica is not in any political problems with any other country. So Jamaica not in a problem with no other political no political problem with any other country. Okay. Alright, I get that. But with Constitution change, I would give permission for that because the last time I checked, the people in the country is supposed to have something to do with the Constitution. Constitution is not something we just get up and draft up so. Constitution is not something we just get up and change so. Constitution is something where we forefathers are only the Maroons, them are Jamaican, and that you know what I say? So want to Caribs them. Me did go grade 3 class. Me did go grade 2 class. Me did in my grade 4 class. So me remember about the Caribs. You remember them? The warmonger them. You remember them? Because of that they teach about them. They never tell we say they were the people that stood up against the British. No, they never tell we that. They told us that they were warmongers, that they kept inland, that they were people of the land. They made clothes from the animals. And don't forget, come let me tell you something, Jamaicans. And them are we. That's why them are left way out of every decision. You notice the Maroons, them involved in every decision? Because the Maroons are the same Thanos. The Maroons are the same descendants of them. He called them what did accept the oppressors. They coolie them where they accept the ship them because they were in charge of the waters. We don't remember social studies class. I want to go on with. We not have to go as far as high school, you know. We not have to go at high school because we never make it this, but me sure the whole we did make it at grade 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I want to do with the lessons them? Now is the time to use them because if we don't use them, our children, just like the Haitians, me not stop talk about them because them is our brothers and sisters. And until you know see that, me not stop talk about them. Because I want to know hear me, I want to know understand me. We cannot stand up without them. Just like them cannot get back their land without we. And right now they're on the verge of losing it. Just like we are on the verge of losing our freedom. Because they have to take that first before they take the land. In case you never know. You see Gaza right now? You see what happened over there? They are stripping their freedom by barricading them in. So the people that have nothing to do with the war, they're still forced to stay there and die. And they're mostly babies. So no up no yay. This is another black genocide going on across the world. All they did was separate us. They put us in smaller brackets. We were in big, huge groups. So we were hard to control. So, slavery abolished. You know, remember, so the first thing they did before abolishing slavery was raise feather and ink. That means that they never mean, for we have no access to it. You don't forget? So right now, when we are living at 2023, when we are work and your living costs more than what you're working, that not sound like when slavery just so-called abolished too, no. When now you're able to buy your freedom, but if you are safe to buy freedom, you still can't enjoy life as a free man. Catch the psychology, idiots. Sorry for calling y'all idiots, but we're siblings, right? You know, I'm a brother, you know, I'm a cousin, you know, I'm a sister, you know, I'm a friend. And that's what we do. We cuss and we chat. So I hope nobody comes for me in the comments calling me idiot, because myself an idiot to look. It took me 31 years to wake up and realize this. 31 years. How long is it going to take y'all? Right now, in front of our very eyes, Andrew Holness just strap up for a war and Jamaica, and nobody not have political affairs. But Jamaica have war going within the country though. Jamaica have war going within the country. And news flash. I know enough people not gonna like this, but guess what? You see the soldiers, them what we fight for we? And them, the police, them a kill off. And them a run through the borders. Can you see me and you? With we bougie visa and we bougie lifestyle, we don't know if we fight war. But you see the youths, them in the inner city, that's all them know. And them a few soldiers. Man, you don't think of the Zozos, them. The Zozos, them are Andrew and the Queen soldiers. They go by the orders of the Queen. They don't go by we. We gave the power to the leaders and the leaders employ them. So man, you know things that you are your son or your daughter. You remember say soldier is a thing where if you get an order to shoot him, mama have to kill him. You remember say that is what a soldier is. So you don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. Don't. Because see them a arm up for with it. You know hope you know yai parliament about for Christ. So America Parliament is about for good on. That's why you see them give to Democrats, because Democrats is the Negroes. So it's all good on in history again, say we crash it. And the same thing again. They've separated us and put us in smaller brackets. Them a kill we out by different methods. unfortunately, Jamaica, Haiti, and Africa turn up strong to everything for some reason. No cure the disaster, no cure the disease, no cure the mass weapons of destruction for some reason. Then three place the farmer a little triangular trinity they way. Then can't, for some reason the oppressors cannot break it. So what we are going to give up with free will and let them in? Our ancestors made that mistake and they've paid. Well, we did learn in school. They've paid to the point where we've paid. Now we are at the breaking point again where we're in a changing time. Where we are going to continue and do it all over again. Broke the rotted cycle. We cannot allow Mark Golding for going at the house. Forgive me, PMP supporters, risers, for saying that, because I know somehow don't even know what risers are. We just support it because they go under PMP, or we just support it because in a way, you know, and we don't want Andrew because we're so hurt by Andrew. But you see, we only see it right now. Nothing in our constitution we say the leader can't be challenged for the next for a year from the election, after a year from the election. It specifically says Mark Golding. So no guess what? At this point, it better we go along back to Andrew. I swear to you. Because we don't have no binding law where a force we to stay with Andrew. But you see, if we put in Mark Golding, a doomsday. Because the Constitution say a year from the election, we cannot challenge it. The Maroons, them sign off to it. Jamaicans, the real Jamaicans that uno me talk to, don't do it. Do not do it. All right. Is God people, God love, we mighty God. God love. Listen to me, Miss Sonia. The next thing, you want this God. You know why God step in, you know? Because God no pick and choose. When God come and wipe out, you read in the Bible, right? You never see God do no act. And on the whole nation dead. So well, I know we are come with this God. God love we. And that's why I give we a chance to fix it ourselves. Hope no damn you see that. You know depend God this, God that, leave it to God. God work with natural disasters. God no work with guns and ammunitions and antibiotics. God work with natural disaster. Who in a Jamaica can survive a real flood right now? Who in a Jamaica can survive a proper earthquake right now? Girl, go one side, boy, you God. Don't leave God alone, yeah? And make God go and give you a little leniency and love when I give you. And I hope I have faith in a we, like we should have faith in him. Right now, faith God have in a we, making us strike with us already. Because we are harm every single living thing when create down here. In create the animal them and we are abuse them. In create the planet itself and we are kill it off. So what a mighty God we serve, in still love, we have heart, we are mercifully have lenience in our way and a wait pan, we and a hope say. We hope we are and use the free will and the abilities when give we, because he made us like himself. So we are fully able to make the change for ourselves. Thank you, God, for that. But no come talk about leave to God, because if God come with a natural disaster and start fresh. Looking at Bible, for example, tell me where in the Bible you ever see God work and he left anybody standing. Young lady, you know want a religion, I'm telling you last night, take God out of this. And if you not go involve God, leave the names out of it. Because that's why we're so blinded, because we're jaded by the religions that we're under. We don't see the very religions that divide us. All of the wars then what we read up and learn upon in a time till now. All of them is based off one thing, territory. And what is territory? Religion, freedom. So religion has caused this big dividance to a point now where we are use race to defy religion. That's why some of we not have no hard feel the Palestinians them, because we feel like say them not black, them are Indian, them are this, them are that. News flash to the whole of uno, the whole of we black. Unless you are 100% authentic Caucasian, he will allow we a nigga in a some shade or farm. Or as L.A. Lewis would have said, he will allow we a maroon. Me know me no none. The reason why me not declare the maroon them are because them separate themselves from Jamaicans. If they did include Jamaicans in when them do decisions with the government them, then we could have stand with them and say, yes, we are maroons. But maroons not supposed to have a knowledge where them have and they not educate the youths them. That shit you hear L.A. Lewis talking about, it is true. Be, De, El, Ali, all those titles is 5 tribes of them. It is true. The Moors are real. You cannot have birth certificate. You cannot be owned by this corporation. But guess what? It's a hard fight. It's just like we used to have to work and buy ourselves out of slavery. It is the same thing. You have to go to a courthouse and you have to go fight with judge and prove to judge who you are and what lineage you come from. So that means that you have to go to history and find out where your bloodline originates, who you're connected to. That way you can claim your title and now come prove it to the judge and the corporations we own we. And yes, you will get back your status. So now L.A. Lewis one know about it. Big in America here. He big all over the world. It's not a lie. But why is it that it's so minute in Jamaica? So much of them know about it. Why is it not being published out there? Why is it being kept on the down low? I know Maroons alone are Jamaicans and the Maroons know that. So why aren't the Maroons saying, Caribs don't come? We are one. Yes, me understand, say, uno never with we when we take in the outsiders, but it still not change the fact, say, we are one, and we see with the damage where the outsiders do, so make we unite back. Sorry, me brother. No, nobody no want to do that. Nobody no want to do that, because nobody wants to admit that there are Negroes in Jamaica who weren't slaves. They want us to believe that all the aboriginals were the Tainos, and it's a lie. Because remember them same one they teach we at school about the Caribs. You know, connect the dots. Do not let right now the opposition leader, based on what the Constitution is saying, Jamaica, we cannot allow Mark Golden to win this election. He bet as bad as Andrew be, Father God. Give we a new leader, because see them a slander Andrew, you know. So give we somebody where they not even see him coming, Father God. Make them stay, they go on. Just see the stunt where them pulling America way. Right now, we don't know who are going to run against Trump and all these things next year. Then just have to give we somebody. It look like a data figure going on Jamaica. Me I pray say God, me no want no man choose the politician who ever run next year. If they happen to sink Andrew in that case, yeah, can look like a that them both for do, so we only left with fully Mark Golden. My people, fret not. If we get a stranger, as long as he's a Jamaican, make we use him. Worry not. Trust him, but not trust Mark Golden. Hear me, I want to know? Do not trust Mark Golden, because the Constitution states. I don't even know why I want to come up with damn here. I get emotional about it, because it is so factual. Jamaica, the Constitution, if you don't think I lie, me I tell, you go read the Constitution before you put on no X. Go and read the Constitution for yourself. You know what is dictatorship? Dictatorship is where Bin Laden and his Saddam and the whole of them have over the Middle East, or did have. Remember good, no man? Remember good. Yes, but at the end of the day, you know, see a PMP, I only thing we have next year. People no want back Andrew. Miss Marva, people, let me pin your comments so people can see that. People no want back Andrew, you know. People now want back Andrew. So right now, of the PMP, it look like I go get the election. No. And if the PMP get the election, we only have Mark. And it's in the constitution where PMP draw up say nobody can challenge Mark a year from the election. We know how Jamaican politics go. We know it is going to take a while before JLP can breed a next candidate. Once PMP go back in the seat, PMP is going to sit in the seat for a very long time. Anybody will win the seat in this upcoming election is going to be seated for a while. Because changes is going to occur. Things are going to change. Somebody's going to oversee all the changes. They have to. I mean, just a hope and pray, say, we put somebody where the people can rely upon. That's why I tell you the people, say, listen to me. A candidate may come. If you don't know him, just research him. Find out who him is. Give him a chance, not turn him back or her back, please. Because at this point, Mark Golden is all we got, and it ain't looking good. Mark Golden can't even talk to the public good. Me I listen to the man conference them and me not really, that even make no much sense on Mark Golden. Just come like a puppet, like somebody just put him in there. No wonder why Queen Africa say when she had spoken to him, he said him not really want to be the prime minister, but it's his duty. Me understand why now. Because he's only a son or a man who don't really like the role but has to carry out the duties would be doing it in such a sloppy way. Because everybody knows a politician if he can chat. Politician if he can come out and, and Mark Golden is no good at that. But for some reason, I don't know if it's because he's easy to control or he's a person that was created, meaning say them build him up just for this. For him just, but him no, see him as a leader. But that's just my opinion. I can't speak for Jamaica. Jamaica, you have to speak for yourself. You understand? All for one, one for all, but at the end of the day, you have to speak for yourself. Me not support Mark Golden leadership too because of this main factor. PMP, People's National Party, is all about democratic socialism, right? So, if the party itself is all about democratic socialism, how is it that you are going to make a dictatorship law like that in the party that is supposed to be about democracy? So, you see why I say, you see that Uprise United thing there, me not trust it and me not like it because them need to go find them one party, create a one party, man. Because you know PMP no stand for the same thing. PMP stand for democracy, social democracy. Uno stand for capitalism and appear a dictatorship and all these things. So I never farm on one party. Clearly tell the people what to know about so people can clearly know what they might vote for. Why you can't do that? Because me no feel like Uno and the PMP have the same agenda. PMP agenda is all the members are equal. No leadership, no did nobody can pull nobody's string. In order to change laws or anything within the party, all the members have to vote and come together. So, me not really like it. But anyway, I'm not stray from the topic. I could go back in the book. You just think about what I say, because I don't like it. You think about it. If it makes sense to Uno know the drill. Come in at the comments. Oh, I got to talk to y'all in the comments before I go back in the book. You know the drill. Come in at the comments, come in at the chats. Everybody have the freedom to think. They might take free speech or limit it, but we still have the right to think, no? So let's share it and use it while we still can. All right, I'm going to go open at the comments. Guys, I know I forget enough for a while. Nicolette Cummins, big up yourself. JJ Edits, big up yourself. Watch the earthquake recently. I do a live, I'm talk about it and I tell them. So I tell them, say, stop call upon God, because God a hear we, And he want answer and he want react. But if he react, God's only weapon is natural disaster. When you ready for it? Me not think so. So you better we go and try fix this thing for our own and just give Father God thanks for the time where ma give we and the mercy where ma have pan we. But if you call down pan him every day and tell him, Father God, come fix this, Father God. No hush no look come out. Because when God come with natural disaster and you can't manage that right now. But anyway, back to the comments. Miss Malcolm, Sonia Malcolm, big up yourself. Tracy and my baby, you know you don't know. Big up yourself. Nicolette Cummins, big up yourself. Dr. Smith, you're still there. Big up. Exactly, Jamaica has turned their backs on God. God ain't pleased. He's giving us mercy. Very much so. I don't know what people are waiting for see. Say a mercy God I give we make we have life right now. Because remember, he made us fully equipped to handle all of these little simple problems. All it takes, all it takes for mankind to fix them issues. You just to go in a self, Just going at yourself, me going at myself, you going at yourself, you going at yourself, and project it and out now and to own and raise the children. Little by little, things are going better, It took a long time for us to get here, and it will take a long time to get there, but we will. We can do it. I believe we can do it. The question is, do y'all believe y'all can do it? I'm doing it. I'm trying to raise my boys as black as maroon as I can. But, it takes the whole village. So each one have to teach one. That's all. Y'all, don't worry about what Susan, Mark, and Jana do. Worry about yourself. Fix yourself. If you go pay a man to do a crime, put it one side and just say, you know what? Me lose the money there, me lose the friend there, me lose the girl there, whatever it is, and I saw you go. Life goes on, you see me? Just start change your little concept. If all you did a listen, and the bagger, shoot up man, chop off head, cut up, change your genre of music. Re-evaluate yourself. When you got therapy, that therapist do, All a therapist does is let you vent. So you're unwinding. And when you're done unwind, they give you tips of how to rebuild. Easy steps to do yourself. When my husband abandoned me, he left me with 4 baby. My twins weren't 1 yet. My daughter was 1.5, and my son, my eldest, was 2. Can you imagine the psychological damage what that did do to me? And mind you, I was a stay-at-home wife for all the years that we married. So I do a dollar in my name. And look at me today. Because instead of being angry and bitter and focusing on all the things that were going wrong in my life, I took a step back. And I said, shit, nobody now fix this but me. I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to start work for myself. Today, here I am. I can tell you so much, but I'm not ready yet. Stay tuned, guys. That's coming. So it's all about self. I'm not going nowhere. All I do was read, watch uplifting programs. Instead of sit down and listen Jamaican music, me start listening to country music, vintage music. If me feel for reggae, me go listen Bob Marley and fucking Peter Tasha and them and them, because listening to King them and them make me pre the people them do me shit. Was Chronicle and them. When me listen to them and them make me want some more while me just take a break for them something there. Cause me a human being, me a hurt down. But you have to work on self if you want better. And within working on myself, me project it on me pitney them. Me deal with them better. Me make sure so them understanding is clear. So when me I look towards in our future, proper young men. Because you see, pitney development, it's very important to the man that they become or the woman that they become. You hear me I tell you? So on the start, take heed. Stop call upon God, because if God come, he might come with natural disaster. Stop play fool to go on with the government, them and the society, because we love PNP or we love JLP. Educate yourself. Make yourself and a life where God gonna actually count. Do me a beg on my people. Anyway, let me get back to the comments. As me say, Miss Marva, big up yourself. King Shango, you're my baby, you're there all the while. Miss Perry, Kagan Perry, big up yourself. Kagan says she not vote. Or is a guy, Perry say him not vote. Tracy and Turner, we don't want Andrew Sassy. Tracy, me don't want him neither. But at this point, I prefer take him over Mark Golden, because me don't want no leader where them are going to tell we as the people, so we can't take him out of power if we want. You understand? J Edits again, big up yourself. Angela Tedisco, big up yourself. And you're not going anywhere. Him love power and it is nice to be in control. That's a good point, you know, Angela. And Jamaica people so gullible and so forgiving, they might just fall feet. But as me say, if I'm not Golden alone, we have all me good as I figure give Angie my ex too, so, you know. Let me see. Where was I? Moreover, all democracy is about the people. The people can make the change. The split in the PMP has weakened the party. Very, very, very. Me like how you're reasoning, Miss Marva. Me and you can have good conversation. Very, 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 very much so. Very much so. It weakened the party. It damaged the party. The only reason why you see me afraid so much about Mark Walden now because freaking Andrew works so sloppy, you know. You see, because of Andrew failures and Andrew sloppiness, people are going to be forced to go over to the PMP. Why you think the friggin' risers never go form their own party? Because they know, say, to come up with a new party in a time like this, is space limited. But if they ride off of the PMP back, Mama P gone, Peter Phillips gone, now see them damage Paul Welde, Bunting no did they, so they know what them a do. What money you know, man? Connect the dots. J edits again. Offense must come, but woe be unto them and those who are what cause it. Woe be unto them, those who are who that cause it. Let me tell you something. Edits. Again, me I go mention the Bible. Remember when Pharaoh did that with evilness upon the people them and God put on a plague. And Pharaoh alone did get it, you know. Pharaoh people did get it too. You know have to understand how God work. God now go say, oh, Jamaica have such bad leaders, but the people aren't so good, they need my mercy. No. God is going to say, I give all the people to select the leaders. So if this is the leaders that you guys stand under, that means that without 100% support or not, you support their actions to an extent. So all I know I go pay the consequences. That's why when God release plague upon the king, he release it upon the people of that land too. You know if you pay attention, no, I don't only pick out what we want out that Bible. Eh? If God a strike, it will all we go feel here Jamaica. It will all we who depend the land and who no depend. Because who no depend, your loved ones down there. So that is why I say, want to leave God alone and use the abilities where God give you and talk bad about God. God have much problem in our world right now where I deal with. No, see how we are get out of hand. That's just being humorous. But let me continue reading. Damn, y'all killing me with these chats. I can't keep up. I'm just going to start bigging up people. Miss Sonia, big up yourself. Joyful Notice, big up yourself. Judith, Miss Judith, big up yourself. King Shango, you're there, same way, big up. I can't read all of these guys. I'm just gonna select random ones, okay? People are Errol Roberts, big up yourself. Errol say, people are not smart enough these days to do the right. It's all about money and power. Shecky Green, big up yourself. You need to write a book about your life story. It's coming, Shecky. That's why if you start support them one year. It's all in the making, you see me? Step by step, girl, I go man. I love your strength. Thank you so much, Shecky. All right, I think I kind of ran through all of them and I got to the bottom, so I gotta start fresh. Let me open back the good book of questions and answers. Where we reach, who we are talking about. Me tell you, son, if you go dig up that Caroline friend there, right? I think I mentioned it way back. The Caroline person, we read, we dream 2 weeks ahead of the crime. She dream about Leoda in a jail and the mother and the baby dead. It stand out to me because me I say to myself, say, nobody knew about the baby. So if nobody knew about the baby, nobody not gonna get no dream about the baby unless I like your mother or so. You know somebody close to you will feel it. But all she know as a random stranger when I know ties to Leoda. What are the odds of her dreaming 2 weeks ahead about Leoda that prison and mother and baby dead? I mean one that stand out too. That's why I'm telling myself, if you don't put the whole I interview them together, then solve the case, you know. If you don't put the whole of the interview them together, this case here somewhat solved. So that stood out to me. Because how can somebody who has no ties That's like me stay here so and say, oh, I dreamt that Beyonce was pregnant, eh? How that Japan? Have all the dreams and things with me having in my head. A Beyonce when me have absolutely nothing to do with, not thinking about, not dealing with, nothing at all. A Beyonce come in my dream, can't reveal prophecy. Or a Beyonce me go vision about. Me not say impossible, but it's very rare. You get me? I'm just saying. So it all to me seems like this is just a orchestrated blam sham. Me go back to, remember the KILLER's confession, where them go talk about how Leoda Bradshaw was on site when everything happened. Me no crime scene detective, me no KILLER myself, but me watch one heap of show and me a human being, right? I said to myself, say, if me so angry and bitter towards a female and her baby, when me can stand up and watch them KILL the baby in such a gruesome manner, me not go silent. Me a go be aggressive and blunt and vulgar. Me a go cuss and me a go create a scene, right? Because I want it known. Then when they say the KILLER, before him pull the trigger, him said to the girl, say, that's how you fit up take people, man. That just all seems to me like they have a narrative that they're trying to paint with these stories. One, all the callers put together is trying to paint that Leoda is a jealous, obsessed individual. When you look at it on Paul Well's angle, all of them is trying to paint it that Paul Well is irresponsible and a messy man. You understand what I mean? I just twisted my words. Y'all understand what I mean? So it just, the interviews them, and them I do the strainer to me, and them I put the juice in the cup. The mother, the so-called a mother auntie of Miss Patterson, I think it's an aunt. But no, L.A. Lewis addressed her as aunt, but she stated along the lines when she was telling the story, said she a cousin. So me not see how it changed from her being the aunt to being the cousin. But true that not so important, nobody not pay attention. Because true me like, my husband was a liar, so me traumatized by liars, so me like to listen to liars and point out the story. It's kind of funny to me if you know say one person play two roles. So she a auntie and she a mother. So Miss Patterson auntie and mother we call, auntie and cousin we call, and she wasn't more on the line being a grieving aunt. She to me came on the line to do the whole he say she say thing. She was just more being defensive of Tashira. Is that her name, guys? Please, I don't want to spoil it. That's why I always call her Miss Patterson. She was just coming to defend Miss Patterson in a ghetto way. If you don't understand what I mean. I can't give the ghetto people them something to talk about. By painting the narrative of, oh, Tashira was an innocent girl who have her own business and she got away. Tashira, based on where Miss Karen Cross or whatever she name is. Tashira was a well-known person in the riser. She was a riser member. She was a well-known person in the politics. Apparently somebody else come out and do an interview where said Tashira was sleeping. No somebody else. Forgive me, people. Jessica Dean claimed that the girl was sleeping with both. So, all innocent, naive individual na story na sit down well neither. You see me? But because she's now gone, I kind of not really want pressure, fear angle too much because you have to make the deadly. They should have left her with a voice so she can speak for herself. And because she can't, unfortunately, we have to go just give her the benefit of the doubt because she's lost her life and the baby too. So, I don't really like scrutinize it from fear angle, but these are just, as I said, the information out there, so I have to kind of touch it as me go along. So, my people don't bear with me. Alright? I just say. The image where the anti-child paint, it never did really a wall up because we know say politicians are not smart, they will just go around and take up a random female. Politicians have to make sure they know who them get themselves in with because they cannot afford for scandals and stuff to be around. So Everybody I try make one person look innocent, this person look... Me kinda, along with the lines of this last caller, we say, when Leo, when she says she's the one responsible for bringing food and stuff to Leoda, and Leoda has opened up to her. Oh, Leoda trusts her, so I don't know. But Leoda trusts her to the point where Leoda open up to her and I make she know say she, Leoda, is responsible for flying down females for Paul sleep with. She, Leoda, knows that Paul have affairs and everything. So she, Leoda, is not no jealous. You know, I know that. And she, Leoda, also agreed to talking to the girl and everything. So I'm kind of interested now to really see what Leoda lawyers and stuff have to say in regards to the case, because it is all starting to look really much like an orchestrated thing. This is no random thing of somebody call me and tell me say my man breed girl and me just act out of impulse and run go down they go hire man for kill girl and dash your baby. No man, this is not it. Too much prominent figures name I get called. Lisa Anna, I want a Jamaica next favorite politician, you know, remember? It's just that she young in the business. So at this point right now, Lisa Anna gets scared before her career even really take off. We not see what I want. Something not right here, man. Something not right. Make we dig in at the... We did write down some questions in regards to the Jessica Dean person. Let me see if we can go back and we talk about it a little bit. Because some things did that stand out to me when I was listening some lives. And was you listening, you just jot down your little stories them. I'm not ready to talk about this with you yet. Bear with me, people. Let me just run a track and I can go and listen that tune a while. Me I go to your book and me go over it. Since me I want to talk, me not go bother any live. Me not go bother any live, guys. I'm go through the book and talk about the Jessica Dean thing with you, because there's some things with the Jessica Dean when it make sense to me, I did write down some things I say I come talk to you about. So since we're there, I make a reason for it. Give me a second. I don't know my life to have everything organized when I talk to you. Alright, so me find one page with some things I already jot down about the Jessica D person, guys. Big up. I'm gonna go back to the original. Yeah, proper reasoning, John. J edits proper reasoning, John, whosoever involved in the baby and mother killing forget burnout and suffer with half a creation. I know, right? I agree with you 100%. Simple talk, you there, big up yourself. God neither punishes nor rewards or protects. God leaves us to destroy or improve ourselves with free will. That's simple talk, you know, at your views, but you know, God, me kind of understand where you come from with that. Alright. Me hear them a talk about Palwell, G-U-N. Like them a say, baby mama number 2 is involved in it. Me don't know how true. It raised curiosity to me because me not hear none of the people them come up and say it yet. But it's just funny as me telling you, because it's like there's an agenda out to mess up Palwell's character. Jessica Dean, when she attacked to Leoda, it is said that Leoda asked her something and her response was, "Why are you trying to catch us?" That not sound fishy? Who is us? See why what the end I live, me telling you say sometimes I feel like Jessica Dean is just an AI generated thing. So that the way at the end of it, when everything boiled down, there's nobody to really point at because it's all computer generated. Who put it in or who program it, then that's where the question is gonna lie. To me, Caroline, that the mother mentioned, we have the 2-week dream, is the same person or the same thing, Jessica Dean. Then just give it two different titles. I say this because, as me say, the two individuals made the same predictions, basically. However, one said it to Leoda in real life. The other supposedly visioned it and expressed it to the mother. So what may I say? So it is kind of kind of weird for that to have happened when Leoda never even know about no baby mother yet for even could have planned it. And unlike say Leoda did find out everything 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago and vent it to her mother, and her mother go to her friend about it so her friend could have dream about it. You understand what I mean? And again, the way the mother mentioned it, it was very vague. It was not a solid thing. Big up yourself, simple. It was not a solid statement. She was like, I was on the phone with my friend. I called my friend and I told her that, and she was like, I have a dream 2 weeks ago that Leoda was in prison and the mother and the baby died. When me hear that, it make me go back to you, Jessica Dean. And I say, no, man, wait there. Wait there. Hold on there, man. Carla and Jessica Dean sound like either the two of them I work with God, or them know something where Leoda herself don't know. So I believe that Jessica Dean there is the AI where them have I do the texting and the messagings. Because at the end of the day, there's nobody to lock up for them there. You see me? It could all be false. Because again, all of them story where we are get, we don't know if any of them is factual. Only the poor little baby and Miss Patterson. And the man or the men that pulled the trigger truly knows what happened. And based on the fact that there's no DNA, there's no real evidence, this is all a case based off hearsay. No substance not really there, so. Maybe that's where Mr. Fitzbailey come in, because remember, you're the deputy commissioner of police, so that means I'm in line to become. Let me shut up, I need my life for my children. Jamaica, wake up now, man. Something do, no? This case bigger, I'm telling you this already. I talk on behalf of the American society where I go along with the investigation. So the FBI, all our we know, nothing the FBI know times two. So the cure we take it. Jamaica is not going to walk out of this easy. Whether a Leoda, whether a Risers, whether a PMP, it don't even matter at this point, because Jamaica is who is going to pay. When brand gets scarred, when leaderships get tarnished, so now we're forced and left to depend and look to this one man called Mark Golding. We can't even make a proper speech. And I'm just being honest. Just being, I remember saying, I'm Mark Golding, we seen a COVID. Let me bring up some memory. Because that just dawned to me. Remember saying, I'm Mark Golding, no seen a COVID. I kick big party man in bridging them. When we were being penalized. Remember? No forget that. No forget. Do me a beg or no. Do me a beg or no. Go back in on the brain. Go back in on the memory box. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. Me nah say Leoda innocent because she's not. Me nah say Paulwell innocent because me no know. Me nah say Risers guilty because me no know. But me just say, this is looking very messy. And I one request me have for Father God, you see all who come on phone, can do video talk, can do interviews, all of them, Father. Make them suffer to their last days. And if there's such a thing as the afterlife, bring their deaths into it with them. Because they have stolen a precious baby. We could have come be rid of all of these corruptions with them create. Because with a baby lies possibilities. Endless possibilities. You never know what may become of a child. You never know. But yet still, the leaders them flaunting and acting like this, everything that's happening within our country right now is okay. Let's just carry on and act like it's just all about the election, the campaign. Let's just not focus on the fact that the both parties are being scrutinized. Both parties are having internal issues. Both parties are falling apart. The PMP at its worst right now. Oh, today's the baby's birthday. Oh, God, Marva, why you do that? Now I feel like, damn. Now why I tell them I can't do that live here? Damn. Again, I never said this, but I'm going to say it right now. Let me take a pause and say, my condolences to the Pattersons. My condolences to the family members of the Pattersons. I am truly sad that you guys have to be going through this. I am very much disappointed in our leaders. So me being a Jamaican citizen, I go even apologize on behalf of them, because you deserve a lot more acknowledgement and respect than you guys are receiving. I hope you guys are doing your best to cope with today and doing your best to celebrate and be happy that you got 10 beautiful months with Zariah. If that's not her name, you guys correct me, please, because I can't pronounce it. You guys got 10 beautiful months out of her. Just stay strong, and may the mercy of God help you to forget some type of closure and clarity to what really happened to your baby girls, because, or to uno baby girls, because me a mother myself, and just the idea of not knowing, I know that is enough to send you over the edge. And at the same time, you guys don't want to know. So, we're in a place right now where it's tough. So my condolences, my sincerest apologies. I didn't even know today was the baby's birthday. I'm sorry you guys have to be faced with stuff like this on a day like today. But may I beg say, can understand say, what happened to your daughter or your granddaughter or your niece or your family member is something that us as a people need to use to make a change, because a change is very necessary to prevent more families from going through things like this. Please, me I beg you to understand that. With that being said, I'm going to continue to talk about the situation. You can't blame him, oh God and baby. Father feel too, And no mother alone love pitney, father love them pitney too. Not all of them is, just life. But God used her in our way. It's not the way we wanted it to be done or would have wished any baby get used. But this is God's doing. 2, God have him hands in it. He watched it and him expose it. A whole heap of crime go on where we not see and we not hear of. So whether it was intentionally exposed or not, I believe God have a lot to do and say with what's happening now. However, what we make of and do with what God is giving us, the information He's feeding us, is up to us. Because that is what we need in order to have a change at the end of all of this. We not just want the court case go on and oh, it's over and all these people are in jail and that's it. No, 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 no. As Papi would say, no do that. The killing them, no depend that. We want to see some changes. We want these. Good night, Sharon. Big up yourself. So condolences to the father that was sent by Miss Sonia. We want to see laws go in effect where these messy politicians, all of them, have to be ordered to step down, or now they're gonna be watched. Meaning, say, there has to be teams assigned to check the actions of politicians more often. Politicians shouldn't be allowed to be spending freely, ranting off, and, doing these things freely as they please. Like Mark Golden, who was having party in the middle of COVID lockdown when the whole Jamaica, you couldn't walk from your gate, go to the corner shop. But somehow, politicians, multiple, because it wasn't Mark Golden alone, could have been caught having their own parties and enjoying their damn parties like they don't have no regard for the law or Jamaican citizens. But I know the first time that happened. I know the second time. See, right now, all of them are debate about LGBTQ and all these things when, no offense to my LGBTQ followers or people who that's how they're born. I say, we don't make ourselves. However, it is illegal in the country, so why are the politicians riding off of it to get votes? The politicians are not supposed to mention it out of their mouth, period. The minute they mention it, they should be cast out. Because now you are trying to bring in something illegal, and that's just because it's law of the land, as me say, and I mean make it a them. So these politicians, them are make laws for them themselves now uphold. So the politicians, them know is above the law. And that's what I tell we. Me don't think you all are upon the land follow the same law. Here in America, so it say. That's why them a give Trump a hard time right now, because nobody is supposed to be above the law. But apparently in Jamaica, no, so you go. Because for politicians, them are boldly, vulgarly show them LGBTQ support when it's illegal in the country. And them same one, I give the businesses and the TV channels the go ahead to do the commercials and put up the rainbow flag. How? When it's illegal. So the politicians them blatantly assure we say they're above the laws. And I want to tell Uno to my big mouth say, no, Jamaicans, no, Jamaica people, I know so he go, I know so he work. Nobody should be above the law. We should not give them the okay to go ahead and make this possible. Because if you make it possible today, it's only going to get worse tomorrow and the time to come. See, we allow PMP to draft up the constitution and put in it, say, nobody can challenge Mr. Mark Gold in a year from the election. So how them did challenge, a portion of them in challenge are Peter Phillips. Me not remember, me have to go listen back the video. No, don't quote me on this. So how them did challenge the leader at the time? When them in just come with their Rise United or whatever. A portion, or the Peter Phillips. You don't correct me in the comments, they do. Miss Marva, where them? I need you now. Come comment, let me know if a Portia or a Peter in the challenge. So, when you really look at it, come on, man, it will get very sloppy, and election is around the corner. This all seems too much like what's happening in America right now. Congress look like them a fall apart, because one part of Congress I say yes to the guns, the next part I say no to the guns, one part of Congress I say yes to the abortion, the next part, so everybody has sit out. I don't know, say without Congress, meaning say without the private corporations where them write the big checks and own the politicians, there's no real law to uphold. So that's why America is going through what it's going through right now. And when you go back over to the page of Jamaica, I kind of look the same, like the same thing I go on. Same strategy I use. So whoever came up with that damn idea for create that Rise United, them is a big culprit. I don't know. I don't want to say a Peter Bunting. I don't want to call no name. I don't know. But all I know is those individuals that came up with that Rise United within the PMP party. Me do one live over there and which politician say it? Make another book here, the next book in. When the politician woman make a statement and say Rise United is like actually Miss Michelle Stern said it. She said Rise United come like parasites. And the next politician woman say the Rise United was the most strategic takedown of the People's National Party in our history. Oh no yay. So Rise United not only create them own party, my opinion, within the party, like how Mavado create Gully in an alliance and wipe out alliance, mash it right up. So no, see, I see same thing going on right now. After this election, we would have no PMP. We would have no PMP. We only left with the Rise United, the young generation, the new generation, the youths, the young minds, the creative minds. Bunting is Rise United and Philip Allen was one PMP. Rise United is supposedly PMP, you know. Remember, PMP. I treat them like a two different thing because to me, if they are the same, then Rise would be standing alongside PMP with the belief of democratic socialism. But when them are going to make a statement as nobody can challenge Mark Golding a year from election, that to me sounds like dictatorship. When them are going to go against, remember when Peter Phillips leak did go on the whole WhatsApp thing and instead for they stand with them party member, they were the ones who were talking about Portia resigning, Peter Phillips resigning. So they've never really supported PMP in a time of downfall. They're more for highlight and expose. So to me not too trust them. And now them go draft in the constitution say, for them chosen leader is the only leader PMP can really have 1 year from the election. That not sit right with me, sir. Me born in a country where freedom was everything we have. We live, sleep, eat, breathe freedom. That's why when I come to America, me pick, choose and refuse which work me want. Me choose how me want to work. Because nobody now go enslave me. Nobody now go turn me now. Before so me got me out of Jamaica, Jamaica is the worst place. That is my mindset. And the only reason why me have that mindset is because of the place where me come from and call home, Jamaica. The vigor in me make me know say me not have to bow to nobody for nothing. Because me that Jamaica as bad as Jamaica be me not starve. And me still have that belief to this day and a 15 year me do America. And me still tell myself say me not be worried about nothing if they say go home. Because my yard is yard. And at them me born and raised and never do me. So what go happen now? Anything what is that will let it be done and so me look funny. That's just my opinion. If that's not yours, I don't know. Let me take a second and go in the comments, guys. Bunting, I saw that already. It is. I don't know what you're talking about. And who suffers an innocent child and her mother. You are giving the real insight into the truth, and I love you for that. The kids have a super mom who's going to bring them up right. Bring them up the right way, maroon way. But kind of beg to the maroon them, I know we no Shango. I beg to the maroon them because the maroon them I leave out the Caribs. Them are going like Jamaica, did I feed them and feed them only. Me not like that. Me not like that. Because I never them start the Revolutionary War. I never them fight the Revolutionary War. It was the Negroes along with the Asians. The Negroes, the Asians ran away to the Negroes because they look like them. Remember say the Maroons used to carry back the runaway slaves. Do the maths no man. The Negro them from Africa never look like the Maroons. The Negro them from Africa never look like the Tainos. Today's Maroons. The Negroes them they look like the Asians, no. The Negroes they look like the so-called Caribs. So they run to them and them fight the war. I know the Tainos no make nobody fool, you know. I know the fucking Indian them no make nobody fool, you know. The Indians were taught to be peaceful, you remember? The Indians accepted John Smith and in Combolongo them, you remember? The Indians never warred the British. The Caribs did. The Indians traded with the British. Connect the dots, no man. So who really sell out who? A nigga sell out nigga or the Indians them? But at the end of the day, still we brother them. So we have to forgive them, don't it? We have to love them. Because see they need we right now in the Palestine there. They need us. We can't turn our back on them because if we turn our back on them, God will go turn him back on we. And unfortunately, it's the sad truth. The world belongs to the earth belongs to the nigger. So unfortunately, my fellow Negro people who have to carry the burden of the earth pound the back. Yes, them are going to beat with them, are going to slander with them, are going to chop with them, are going to murder with, but we, the Negroes of this planet, we have to carry it pound we back because this is our home. Mama Africa is our home, which was the entire planet. You remember? I heard it name, you know. I don't really want to go too far in the science class because then it go straight from the topic, but let's just be honest. So with everything going on, open your eyes. Jamaica, I love the Maroons, but me vex with them because they are not including the Jamaican people. They only account for themselves. Them only keep the knowledge for themselves. Them only try to keep the wealth and everything among self. Like I feed them and I know feed them one. The legacy of Jamaica belongs to Jamaicans. It belongs to the Caribs. The big broad nose ugly people them. The coast people them. The people them of the inner city. The people them who can't get a chance. Why you think the oppressors now take their foot off of the inner city neck? Because the minute they do, they'll create empires. They will rise. And the governments and the oppressors can't afford for that to happen. They tried it before. In case y'all don't know, there was a thing called Black Wall Street in America. When slavery did abolish and the real Negroes got to work. Then they can teach you about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and sell out and black kill black and black and black. That's all bullshit. They destroyed it because they could not afford for us to create our own empire within theirs. So what them do? Them ship we all over and break we down. You want them with the pretty hair, send them there so. Teach them, say them is one group of people. You want them with the nigger hair, send them over there so. Teach them, say them is a one group of people. But guess what they couldn't do? You see Jamaica? They couldn't beat the Jamaicans them. So you see Pitney them, with that were born on the land to the Caribs, they couldn't send them away. And that is how Jamaica became out of many one people. And that's why to this day, Jamaica is the only country in the world that does not have any affiliation or ties with the red, white, and blue. And if you think I'm joking, go do the research. There's only one other little pinnacle in Africa. We have a flag that is the same. And I think they carry the red, if I'm not mistaken. Jamaica is the only country that does not have a dot of red, white, or blue on them flag. And don't jump down my throat, go educate on yourself. There's a reason why Jamaica is a big old square with the big old X. Scientifically, masonically, X is condemnation, but X also marks the spot in treasure hunting. You remember that? Or don't forget them cartoon they want to use to watch. Or may I lose some people now because I go too deep. Jamaica no want like a simple place like how I look upon it. Then condemn we from the beginning of time for a reason. Don't lose it now. Taros Riley have a song where say Shaka Zulu Pitney. You go listen it. When him have dance around the Nyabingi fire. Go and listen that song. And find no way to yourself. Yeah? Not all Jamaicans came on a slave ship. Let me rephrase that. Not all big nose Negroes in a Jamaica come to Jamaica on a slave ship. And that is why when they started dishing out people, that is why Jamaica stayed as out of many one people. Because yes, when they could have get the pity them what they have with the Asian, because the Asians were Africans brought to Jamaica, they couldn't get the pitney them when they go have with the Caribs. Think if you don't think a joke me I make. Go educate on yourselves. That is why when they left, when they got tired of the war and everything and they eventually left, there were spawns left on the land. There were children left on the land because we have already started laying with some of them. They sent their daughters and their sons. Never listen. You know what Poker Aunties? You don't know say them their documentary. You will ever watch Lion King. What do you think Lion King was about? The story of the Indians and the Negro. One people upon one land will accept outsiders. One people chose not to accept them. One set of people did. That's all it was. One set chose not to and one set did. That's all, you know. And it caused the dividance to this day. It caused the betrayal amongst nigger to this day. And we sit down now and go make descendants of these very same oppressors. Come take away free will. See, 80 day. 80s Asians are now giving up the land that our ancestors, our Jamaican too, because few ancestors fought along with them in our war. They fought and died for that land. And now these weak new generation of Haitians is running away freely, leaving the land. So what? So the same oppressors can come back, come buy it out and claim it. So what did our ancestors fight for? What did they die for? What are we doing for our children? What are we gonna leave for our children? Because our ancestors, them alone, we too. We have now. They had back then. We have now. We are going to sit down and watch. The Maroons, because according to me I hear on the show, the Maroons say a PNP them get the election. Me don't know say Maroons are the only true Jamaicans. Me don't know say Maroons vote alone count. What happened to the Caribs? Or true them are inner city youth with messed up records. Because them have to commit crime for your living, for them vote no count. Just like here in America, where the youths in the projects no have no say. Because them have to rob and thief for your living, for survive. Because we are make $15 and $14 and $16 as hourly wage. And a shots in a Old Navy cost $24 and $25. A meal in a the simple little bars, them like Applebee's and them place they all up on $15, $20. So y'all tell me, say me if you work a whole day, just you can go out one night. Because if you take yourself out for one night, your bill is $100 just so you have 2 drinks and a meal. So, isn't that slavery without shackles and chain? Because we cannot call that an economy when your living costs more than your earnings. That is slavery. That creates poverty, and from poverty breeds slavery. Let me break it down so you understand. And the whole of we are doing it right now. Because the whole of we America, we don't have no degree per wall, now work more than $15, $16 to $20 an hour. And the shots in an Old Navy, as they say, is $24. The only time it's less than that is when it's on sale. So who's laughing now? Now the oppressors are laugh after we see them way. Watch idiot them. Now, we very children are armor up to kill one another. Because we Chang say, shoot to kill. So now civil war is basically declared. You know, say a civil war that Chang just declared upon the land, right? So let me go and say, now I see why the security minister, because we are called Andrew like Andrew and the security minister. Andrew gave the go ahead, yes, because I am the prime minister. But somebody had to have put it on his desk. The request to buy those weapons. So now I'm noticing the request was made from the security office, though. So who is the security minister? Not the Chinese man. So now Jamaica is armored up for war with the ghetto youths. Them that is civil war, my people. Can Jamaica handle that right now? Can Jamaica angle a civil war? So the politics are fall apart. So that means the parliament house are go to shambles right now. And a civil war is about to break out amongst the people, the youths and the government, because the government now give we nothing convincing, nor nothing promising, nor nothing at all. No wonder why them teach we about Marcus Garvey prophecy. Prophecy this and prophecy that. All right now, and then there's something me I start question. Because maybe them something was all a part of it ordained for destruction where we lead with self to following these leaders that we gave power. You don't understand me? That's why I say I don't really want to go too deep in them logics here because I know everybody can understand them. Life is like the Bible. You see how the Bible is in parables where you have to read Genesis, then you go on to Proverbs, then you come back to Psalms. That is life, yeah? You can't just live life in the present. You have to go back in a history sometime. And you have to look to the future to have understanding of what they do now. Politician plan 30 years, not 10, not 5, not 6, 30 or more. You learn that. So you see while you busy living and now, them already gone 30 years ahead. You know, see what I want. That's why when we talk about Andrew and the flag, and people are say, oh, he planted the flag from 2017. And one will tell me, say, all the leaders know about wars and rumors of wars before wars actually hit. You think leaders just get up on wars? So no, they go sit down around them big table. And if it show them one. And if it demand and declare, that is how leaders do it. We know see social media expose them now. We know see it all the while. So I'm not going like we don't know them something here. I'm not going like me I bring forth news where it's so strange. Eh? So when you go plant the flag tree from 2017 and me have people in our military and the Navy over here where America make them draft up them will from about 5-6 years ago. So what am I going to say? Oh, America never know say that civil war and the destruction they come to. And Jamaica already the America too, you know. But you will like Christian them are going to think of judgment. It ain't judgment. It's the struggle of free will. Man's power to lead. Man's power to be, to cease, to exist. The land is ours as Negroes. I mean, I don't take nothing for nobody. It's just the truth. God not put nothing on earth. We don't need the sun. Every living thing we belong on the planet here needs the sun to survive. So if we take it to a race where we have, right now, the nigger to me is the one with more prominent fire. Because son could have bacon nigger till he weak, alright. But check anybody else. The Indians survive his son too, because I'm a feel we pitney and we cousin and we brother and we uncle. But check everybody else. I don't want to seem like I'm being racial or whatever, but we just talk facts a land. So when you go on like say Jamaica is just a little simple dot on the map, Jamaica carry a bloodline there. It is not yet found anywhere else in the world. You hear me? Jamaica, the true Jamaicans, the richest spice look alike them when I grew up beard, when them are 50 and look like 16 same way. Touch a nerve, that's alright. Them people that were everywhere, so few now. I don't know them. I don't know them, right? Them people, they have a bloodline where no exist nowhere else. And that's why Jamaica get the big old square with a giant X in it. And if you don't think I'm exaggerating, show me a next flag. We look like for Jamaica. Remember, all heap of country on the planet here, you know. So no one tell me, say, these leaders, they were so particular to design all these flags with similarities, except for one little tiny country called Jamaica. Wow. They must really be an important breed. Is there something about those people we should know? You know, if you notice every time a change I got happening in the world, it starts with a Jamaican. Take Lee Boyd Malvo, for example. Lee Boyd Malvo was a trade center. Tongue at twist up. Lee Boyd Malvo, remember him? Trade center bombing, remember? The little Jamaican kid. This whole LGBT thing, all of these things, Jamaica is on the forefront. That means they're writing out the new agenda and they need the support of the one outstanding candidate of the world. And we are the only country we still stand firm in the ancestral traditions and belief. Every other country over the generations have bent and knelt in some way, one or another. Jamaica has not. And I'm going to speak for my Jamaicans when I say this. And Jamaica will not. Oh no, please not let me down. May I beg you? Don't let our children down. Don't do it. Because we'll pay for it even when we're in our graves. Believe it. Jamaica is very distinctive. And again, if you don't feel like me talk gibberish, go and educate yourself of yourself. Because me not sending you go do homework for go research America, go research nobody. Me sending you go learn about yourself. So instead, if you come here, come tell me foolishness and class me in the chats and tell me about what me I talk about, go and find something so you can come talk about and correct me when me wrong. Because me always open to learn, you know. Me not the brightest sparks in the world, or the class, or the school. Me always willing to learn. That's why me like when we have big conference on the life. Me like when everybody is involved. Because I learn. Reading the comments, I'm learn. See Miss Marva all they come. So remember her name because I learn something from her. So once you teach me something, your name left by my tongue. I love learn. So I say I going to sleep tonight. You're going to behave yourself, Shango. So Jamaicans, before you bash me, go out and learn about yourself. The Maroons are not the only true inhabitants of Jamaica. When I say the Maroons, I mean the Indian, them we are going like, the Indians are the pretty ear, dark skinned people, and we are going like a them one. Did that Jamaica when everything are going. No. We have some big no. See, Queen Africa, may I use she because you know she are the advocate for the Jamaicans. You know see how Queen African was big and broad and her two cheekbone them can cut any stone? Yeah, the Jamaican they will favor gorilla, they looking got Jamaicans them there. Me could has probably be one of them because watch knows well, I don't know. But you may know say my little breed get diluted along the way. Me can't outright, oh, I'm one of them. But I must say by heart, I'm a Jamaican. Authentically. My daddy bloodline turn up in a me trunk and my daddy black like a ear on my head. So my daddy bloodline stand up in a me strong. And me I got bingy for me yard and me knee. And one thing me I go say, me no know when nobody can say about nothing, but you see bingy, the drums and the melody we play Anaya Bingy, I believe every youth, whether you're Christian, Jew, Muslim, whatever religion your parents want to practice, every youth forget that experience there. Every black youth forget a Naya Bingy experience. Me just like on a quick figure them go christen them and stuff. As a nigger, you owe yourself and your heritage and your ancestors for whatever picnic you don't have. You don't care them go experience Bingy one time. Because I tell you, it is going to have an impact on them. You may not understand it or you may not see it or it may not be today. But that experience will last them for a lifetime. Because I believe, you see that spirituality they were guana bingy, it is something that is supposed to occur in every little black youth life. It would have come like a few christening that. I saw me look pan bingy. And I say this because I experienced bingy for me about 7-8 years old. And to this day, Madrid finding a bingy. I go to Florida, ask if bingy no keep a Florida. Told me one go and bingy and I promise myself same time I go to Jamaica, I have to carry my sons them. So they can experience it. When you see that fire, it's like it's strip you, it's a lock there and open your pineal gland. So how we do it, I don't know. When you hear the drums, I not even hear them, you know. I you feel them. May I tell you, take it from me. For all of you guys who are watching the live right now, if you are a Jamaican and you love your country, you love your people, you love your history, and you want the legacy that you believe you have, or you were born into to be something your children have, start it by giving them the Nyabingi experience. But now I tell us I go turn Rasta, go turn your pitney in a Rasta and all of them stuff, because right now Rasta has become a religion like you said. Me kind of change from what the original pattern was. So me now tell if you go do that, me just say, let your children, just like I want to give them the Jesus experience of the white man, give them the experience of the black man, make them grow up and choose. Can we do that? I mean, I said this to be bashful. I'm just saying it for showing how much, but really, I emphasize on uno giving uno youths and I have been the experience. One, that's all it takes. After that one day, they'll decide if they want to go back. Trust me. But every pitney we born in Jamaica deserve to get an Nyabingi experience. Because I guarantee it will change their concept and their outlook upon life. No matter what age they go. Can hear how young me go? 7. And a bingy make me know say church wasn't for me. But God church don't get me wrong, because my mother was a Christian and they fling me out. over different congregation. Because me ask too much question. No see my mindset how I am. I don't know me tan so far my bag. So church never to accept me. But bingy never turn me out. Me never go on bingy and get turned out yet. Me never go on bingy and ask a question where there was an elder who not answer me. Swear to you. If the elder not have an answer for give me, them send me to a next one. And if that one don't have an answer to give me, he say, daughter, in your son. Me never go around Rasta before and not get enlightenment. Never. I just nowadays you see man with locks and them just clueless to society and creation and everything. You see me? But let's draw the conversation back in and go back to where I'm talking about the government, the politicians, just everything that's happening. Me been a talk about this for the past few days for my life, guys, because I really want... I love my country, you know. I mean, I love my country because I'm Jamaican. No, meaning say, me love my country when we dead for my country. As long as me know say, the death is gonna leave behind a guaranteed better country, me stand up for that. Me are the slave when me know some would have dead on the plantation, cause me I gonna live. Me I gonna choose to live a life of whipping over the possibility of freedom. You're mad to blood clot. Them have to go beat me every day because so they let me go and some run. Then tie me up for 3 days and murder my pussy clot. The minute they let me go, I'm gone again. They would have to go beat me to death. So because of that, and with that being said, I love my country. And I am willing to speak, educate, teach my pitney them, so them can come teach for them pitney them. And if me in a society where me see children and they are not guided, I'm willing to teach them. Because that pitney I come make it change, I know we. Because obviously we see what we are do. We just need to prepare the way for them. So when they arrive, the table is all set. Me willing to do anything. And me a pray say, Jamaicans, me not talk the maroon them when I come to it. Me not talk the whitewash one them will feel like them too good to go down in a society. Me a talk Jamaicans we love Jamaica. We beat them chest high. And say me, oh, me come from Jamaica, me a Jamaican. Not, oh, I'm from the Caribbean, like the rest of the people them. The Jamaican we bold. Regardless of what go on. Holy head I say me a yardy. Them Jamaican them me a talk about. Wake up. Make we make a change. And the way to do it is to create a way for the pitney them because everything take time. We have to start educate the youth them. You see all the schools that teach the transgender and the this and that. We at home have to take 10 minutes out of the phone and start educate them on what transgender is and what wrong for our right. And God forbid if that them be or that them be, you know, don't get me wrong, don't pressure the pitney to change who they are. But I'm just saying, still let it be known what is wrong from right. You understand? Still let it be known. Because we don't know what caused the growth in the homosexuality. We don't know how we are going at this point. But we can and we should and we will create a balance. This God who we are called upon, this God who we are say we can help with. If God step in, my people, God don't fight war with guns. God don't fight war with medical antibiotics and something there. God is going to step in with wrath because he's disappointed. And the wrath is going to be a flood, a disaster. Will God love we, you know? God is a very merciful God, you know? Why you think God will give you the time? I can't stop saying this. God is giving us the time to fix it ourselves. Because if him step in to fix it, Miss Leo, big up yourself. If him step in to fix it, the whole of we are going dead. You know, willing for dead for this change? Are we all willing to die for Mother Earth? I don't think so, because some of us don't even know what we're living for, much less to choose what we're going to die for. So because we don't, with that being said, I would advise us to stop crying out for God, because he is here, he's very present, he's listening, he's watching, but he's also watching and hoping that we will use the abilities that he equipped us with to make this change, because we are the one that caused this problem. He never give with the land with a bunch of wagwan right now. He give with beautiful trees, wonderful animals, delicious berries. All our wagwan right now are we cause it by ourselves. Okay? So with all of that being said, my people, make we go in ourselves and work on ourselves. And pray to God and thank God for the mercy we have upon we and the time and the leniency we might give we for work upon wagwan. May I beg you, please. Stop calling down upon God. May I talk like he give me a message because I want to tell you. Because you earthquake them with a man made or a God send them and listen to me. You see, if we continue to call upon God, you see how the earthquake shake on up, and we can't really comprehend to this day what really go on. Suppose God figure, achoo! We did. Because that was just a So open your eye. Give God a break and let him be God. Let him sit on his high throne and be supervisor. That's why he give you free will. That's why he give you capabilities. That's why he give you ability to do everything that he can. All we need to do is stop being lazy. Stop being bitter and spoiled. And actually do what we were placed here to do, which is plenish the earth and take care of all the beautiful things within. What are the beautiful things? The children, the animals, the life forms that are here that is contributing to our very existence. We treat them every day like we don't remember, so we can't live without them. I give we oxygen, you know. I watch one cartoon called The Lorax. Me, I really wonder if Dr. Seuss is on to something. I never plan for the back of here. Because if you know, chop down the whole of the damn tree, them and pollution, I get more and more. What do I try do? You know, I try extinct some people or something? I'm confused. Because in a balance, in a add up. Just like how me do, me vow there, me a pre this whole paper straw law we come in where everything we buy in the supermarket is in plastic bags. The breads, the chips, the everything is in plastic bags. Every goddamn thing in the supermarket is in plastic bags and plastic bottles. But somehow we're buying things, the same things that are in plastic bags and plastic bottles, but we can't get them in a plastic bag. Huh? That's how much our leaders don't give a rat's ass what we think about anything anymore. Oh, the plastic straws are endangering the life forms in the world. But the plastic bags where they put the bread in, the plastic bags where the chips them and something coming at them, then I do nothing. I just destroy them. How about attack the problems from the top down? Huh? That way they would not pull something from the bottom and the whole top come drop and we the poor people at the bottom. Because when you pull out the problems from the bottom, and we poor people are feeling, for example, this no paper bag, no fork, no napkin, no utensils. Restaurants are going to start do that effectively in America. And let me put that out there. I hear that it's already in effect in Canada. But the restaurants in America is set to start coming March. No restaurants will be able to give you ketchup, fork, napkin, paper straw, nothing. You can only leave with the food and the French fries where you buy. But the big corporations can continue to package their products in plastic bags, foil bags, all these materials. But us poor people can't drink out of a plastic straw. Whoa, okay. But we all are moving along with these new laws, right? We all are moving along with these agendas because they make so much sense. They don't make no sense to me, they make sense to Uno. So want to get busy with the little fingers in the comments and let me know how they make sense to Uno. Why are we not out protesting for those things? Or let me guess, because you got to go to work. You soon won't have a job. See AI them come and replace you. What we are going to say now? What's going to... When they fully put we on, we buying with these AIs. What we are going to say are the excuse next? At that point, we won't have the power to change anything. We will just have to roll. And the sheeps, like they like to call the Christians. They like to say the Christians are sheep and they must go to the shepherd. Why does it seem like they were being real? They weren't just talking in figment. It sounds like they were actually being literal. Because now the people are actually sheeps. Except it's not Jesus, it's the politicians. I lead. And they make it make sense to me now. Doritos, all these big brands, they use plastic bags. Me no see no government a go down pan them yet. Me no see no Doritos a change them packaging to paper bag yet. Me no see Frito-Lay. Me no see none of the snack companies, them, none of the juice companies, them were used to in a plastic a change over to carton yet. So, was that really a method or means to help the planet? Or that was another method or means to take a little dollar where them are putting a poor man pocket out? Because they realize, say, poor people found other ways to utilize the internet and make money. So half of the world now, I have people who used to have second job, now have second job no more. They have their one job and a side hustle. So too much money I go undocumented and uncounted. Whether US, Jamaica, anyway. Too much money, because no Jamaica, the chopper them, too much money I go away and the government now understand how it has spent and where it are going and get no share out of it. So they come in with the new dollar bill. In the US, yeah, too much money I go away from the internet and all of these things. So the US come up with strategies to find ways to add new charge to everything. It's simple as that, my opinion. Simple as 1, 2, 3. You know how much millionaires were created within the last 5, 6 years? Because of the damn internet, and then they expect nigga to take so much advantage of the internet. Come on, Jamaica. Look how much millionaires were created, if it's even for a day, with the chopping. With the chopping. You know, remember? The boy them can't even read a proper page out of a book and make millions in a day off of the intelligent white man in America. You know, do the maths, no man. You know, make it thing make sense, no man. And them something they make them come in with diplomacy down there. With dictatorship down there. Them something there. Because the nigga beat them at them own race. You can't imagine you set up the platform and the nigga still a beat you in it. No man, you must get mad. And me I teach you. I know you come a beat out my ratty. That my ego, my pride, everything I get mashed. So up no yai. That is what the new bills were for. The magnetic bill there, where they can trace and tell you where every dollar there. And who you think they must stop? You think I need Jamaica did need new bills because Michael Monley and them need a new look. The old green look for the $100 bill now work. And that you know what I imply? Jamaica up no yai. Open on the eye. But soon can come by your contact and then soon stop all of this. Remember they already free speech already gone because we can't even type anymore without being prompted that what we are saying goes against guidelines. I don't know catch what I no catch up yet. I'm still a play side things at catch up time. Catch up time. I go play Stocky for a second. Tap run and duck. Make we play Stocky. Stop and think for a minute now, please. Open on your eyes. Our leaders realize that we are so blinded by all the things going on. On now follow up and follow through. They always tell us, say, in order to know where you are, you have to remember your past. I only way that for you know where you're there right now. Because if I stand up here so, and I don't remember the road when I walk for reach there, I'm not going to know where I'm there. But if I remember saying, no, say, me go through Susie Yard and grown and back at Pamela, I just reach out to me a pen square. Simple. So, not saying you should drag your past with you and all the badness, but you always have to know your history to know where you stand now. And you have to know who you are now to know who you want, who or what you want to become in the future. I don't know that. Don't y'all know that? Or it takes an idiot like me to come tell Uno that. Why you think they don't teach us nothing about blacks outside of slavery? A slavery alone blacks exist in it? We know that that's not true. So why is there no schools, whether in the black colonies, white colonies, I always say black colonies, I mean the Caribbean, or outside of the Caribbean, no school is there to give you the full knowledge of the Negro man. Don't y'all think there should be a curiosity bell for that? Don't y'all think they have a reason for that? Or, a coincidence. They just always happen to leave black people out of everything. On a that naive to on a religious gods on religions that don't feel to see the truth. Big up yourself, Mr. Pang. And the eyes and watch the plastic money them when they make off late. I chop at them, AJ. It chop at them if you watch what I go on with them new money. It chop at them. Me I tell you no. And me I go say this because guess what? Me not bash you know as much as you know a choppers. The government not going to know other choice. So even though you can end up rob me, she or the old lady, me I go say this. Boys, young men, me inner city youth them. Beware of their new dollar day, their new bills day. You see when you don't get them, change them out. If you have to lose 10 grand I want 15 grand to buy up some of the old money them. Do just that. But no carry no big lump. Some of them just put on no way. Else two things are going to happen. Either police are going to come or a criminal are going to come. Because men by police and the criminal are the same thing. Two of them are work for the same man. Then they on the same pay grade. Remember, me reminding about something. And if me wrong, I want somebody correct me because it was a while back me did see this in the news. Don't like me, I get sick. Remember when Andrew did come to America, come sit down with the politicians them, and right after Andrew come to America, come sit down with the politicians them, he came back to Jamaica and the video started circulate with a room full of money and weird. So one of the biggest and the richest man of Jamaica gone to prison, two brother and then can't find one. See how fast me talk like a while. Because I don't really like talk criminal activities, because I know my cup of tea. That me leave that to Sir P and the others. Me just like talk about the political affairs and nature. But me just use this as a little example for highlight. You remember that? So what are the odds? Andrew come to America, the new bills come about, and then homeboy get bust. No do the maths now. Room full of money started circulating. You know what happened? That room full of money y'all saw was a means of removing the old currencies. That was them proving or giving us proof. Say all of those dollars that were seized is now out of the system. You don't understand, because remember, those dollars go to evidence room in case you never knew. So a room full of Jamaica's currency just got pulled off the shelf and into the evidence locker. So there was a need for these new bills. So what better time to bring forth these new bills? So me I say no. That's why I'm telling you, I'm so in the life and I chat too much. The police and the criminal are the same slave for the slave masters and the slave mistresses. Big up yourself, yeah, J Edits. Let those that have eyes see and ears. I don't know what else you know what I'm say. But don't touch Leoda Bradshaw already. For all of you guys who missed, go back, watch it, and you can get the update. Leoda stand her grounds. Leoda says she has nothing to do with it. She spoke to the girl, but she never had any type of arrangement for say she meet the girl or nothing like that. She knows nothing. That is what the caller is saying. Leoda has said. The caller don't mean, however, me not trust none of these callers. None. Not from the very first one, which is the mother, to this very last one, where I say she a cellmate of, you must cellmate, pardon my language, guys. Where say she working with Leoda while Leoda in prison. Why? Because if you don't listen to all of these interviewers and callers, they all were slandering Leoda, just not in a vulgar way. They all were kind of exposing Leoda to be somewhat of the beast, just not in a vulgar way. So to all me see it, all these interviews and people that come out talking about Leoda, say they had this interaction, that interaction, all of them is coming from the same base. Because all of them shares the same narrative. They tell different stories, but it's the same narrative. Paul has a messy life and lifestyle. Leoda is a mad, obsessed girl. So they not try to say Leoda and Paul it was together in any way, shape or form. The mother, she went along the lines of it, but she never blatantly said, oh, Leoda and Paul is in a relationship. She told stories that left it to the judgment of us to assume, but she never said it out her mouth. So this way me I show you. So the way all me see it, these interviews, both the killer confession, Leoda mother, Patterson auntie cousin, cause sorry she carry two titles. All of these people, their stories carry one narrative to me. and it is to expose Leoda as a mad, obsessed girl. And it don't stand well with me because these are supposed to be the people talking on Leoda Bradshaw's behalf. So what may I say? So it look like all pretenders is what I'm saying. All of these people where supposedly come out to talk for Leodas, they're all pretenders. The mother thing, that's why we live to see them come out, come talk about insurance, and we know you're not more fan that, because I guess we did too enough and too nosy when we declare, say we want to see evidence for the insurance. Them did they expect if we just bite the dust and bite the story and run with it. Them never did they expect if we want evidence, because they wanted us to initially run with, oh, Leoda is a monster. Still not saying that she's not, but the way all the case are going at the point where it reached, I feel like there's a lot of monsters under the bed. And they get me, so I don't know. Them interview you what uno think? Tell me in the comments. Uno listen to the mother talk, uno listen to the auntie, uno listen to the killers, uno listen to everybody. Put all of the stories together. Ginger, big up yourself. Uno put the story them together and just reason back with it. Me look on the one where the killer, if he was there and him say, oh, you don't fit love people, man. If Leoda was on site, Leoda would have been the one that said that. And there would also be no need to say that because Miss Patterson don't see Leoda. Leoda don't behave a certain way. Because it don't make no sense she did if she not talk. Leoda wasn't just silently standing there watching. No, if she was there, she was a part of it, right? So, me not see the need of, that's why I don't feel left people, man. Unless it is intentionally said to create and help push the narrative of the picture them a paint about Leoda. Make sense? And as me say, my overall conclusion all I want for right now, based off public information, this is not just a simple murder case or whatever. This is a tarnishing, a full with a retirement of Paul Well's career. Paul Well now no bounce back from this. So, with that being said, me look upon this as an assassination of the People's National Party's leaders. So we left to ask the question, who would want to assassinate the carriers of the people in the leaders in the People's National Party? Who would want to do that and why? See what me say now? So, me know me play abscotch with the two things them, politics, Leoda, because I want to put them together and connect the dots and pay attention. I want to focus. For all of you guys who are just joining the live, when it finishes, you can rewatch it so you go understand where all of this so me I send out Japan. Because I know if you're just joining the live, you're probably confused as hell. But for those that were here, they know what I'm talking about. And if you come to class early. If you don't come to class late, no, miss out half of the class, half of the lesson gone. But yeah, guys, what y'all think? I've been on here long enough for time. Damn, 9:20. Me are going too much of my time forward here. I know I need a man. I need something to take up my time. I get too much of my time forward here, yeah. No, but guys, I'm going to end the live here because that's what I want. Because I got a lot of digging to do on this case. I got a lot of research that I want to do because I want to look into the people on this case a little bit more. I want to learn them because before this case, we kind of turn our blind eye to the politics and everything we are going down there. But I believe the intentions of the people involved in everything we are going was to tarnish the PMP and, expose a lot and do them corruption. But I believe God has stepped in the midst where this case will open Jamaica's eyes to a lot of what's going on. And that's why I said to the Pattersons, my deepest condolences. But please, understand that your daughter and your granddaughter's lives that were taken, we as a Jamaican people are going to do our best. You may talk phone, me a turn and journalist, no me a chat phone, so you better sign with me. We are going to do our best to make sure say what happened to them does not happen to another Jamaican mother and daughter at the hands of people like this in the manner it did. We hope say you can understand say, hearing them names everyone turn, it's heart-wrenching, but it is necessary. Me I beg you, because I learned earlier on that today is the baby's birthday, our first birthday, and she not there to celebrate it. So my deepest and sincerest condolences goes out to the family again. But as a Jamaican citizen, born citizen, it is my right to discuss this so we as a Jamaican people can sit well and digest it, because we're mourning along. We don't know. We have lost a young woman who had great potentials. She was doing a lot for herself and could have possibly contributed a lot to the country and its economy. In regards to Little Princess, who today is our first birthday, oh my God, the possibilities of her life was unlimited. But you know what? Like the beautiful flower she was, she's going to continue her life that she blessed us with on this earth. The way they took her out, it is, I'm trying to find the right way to say it. It is going to be for us the vine that strengthens the roots of our very existence. Because her life that they took away has opened our eyes to the corruption that's going on within our parliament house and within our country as a whole, where if we don't put us a stop to it, it is going to lead to our destruction, whether by the hands of man or by the forces of the Almighty. So little Paul, well, she gone, but our purpose will stand and will prevail. Remember me telling you that. That is my message to Uno the Pattersons. Don't let it fall on deaf ears. That baby's life will make a difference, because Jamaica feel it. People feel it. The world felt it. It's a very bad one. All right, people. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you guys now. Let me look in my book if I have nothing I want to go over with it before I go here. Let me look in the good book first. Make sure I don't left out nothing I want to mention, because since the live happened to have been a long one where I touch various topics, I want to make sure. Paul Burke has put, okay. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything, so I don't have to go back over anything. Who is Paul Burke? I think I have to research who is Paul Burke, because I don't know who he is. I want to know who that person is, because apparently he is the person that was responsible for putting the Mark Golding request in the Constitution, where it is said that in the PNP Constitution, Mark Golding cannot be challenged a year from the elections. We need to make sure I circle the name. Burke. Angela and Paul Burke. We need to write down the two names before I forget. Who is Paul Burke? Because me want to know who he is, why he has that power to make such a change in the People's National Party, in their constitution to, me da listen one chat with, I think it's Miss Angela Crafts. and she said she was claiming, Karen Cross, and she was stating that Mark Golden is a puppet to the Burks. So we need to look into these Burks and see who they are, what is their purpose in the politics, because Miss Karen Cross also stated that the Burks no really have no role in our politics. That's why they need Mark. Mark is their puppet because apparently nobody will vote for the Paul Burke person in that sense. So because of that, that's why they created Mark Golden and threw Mark Golden out for we. So me need to know who Angela and Paul Burke is. Because without Mark Golden and Karen, who is that? Angela keeping? Karen Cross claims that they are useless. So we almost see it, this dividance we are going in the People's National Party, meaning the Rise United and the people, the problem we are going there. So it is allegedly being stemmed or pushed by the Burkes. Angela Brown Burke, husband is Paul Burke. They are in the parliament. Yeah, J edits. Me I go. Probably the next live, can go no a more detailed live discussing them, because if right now Mark Golden is a big threat and allegations about they say they are the puppeteer who is controlling the strings of Mark Golden, which Mark Golden is the chosen leader by the Rise United, which the Rise United is the seed of Chucky within the People's National Party. It's starting to seem like, even though Bunting was who comes on behalf of the Rise United, it may not be just Bunting that really was the core, backstabber. Because see Bunting lose fame seat there. So it's a lot of go on. Miss Judith Singh, big up yourself. Good night, mom. It's a lot of go on. Let me mark out that page just so I know say. Let me go over this with Uno already. Me have a couple things written down in here. I want to touch with Andrew and the war, but me don't want to mix it. Oh shoot, the page here. Me don't want to mix it in with this live. So me I go do my homework, guys. Me I go dig in pan. Well, we not have anybody did ever find out about the life insurance policy? How long it was taken out that this mother did come out and talk about with Leoda? Because remember, we need facts, We not only need people to come out and say things and then it gone. Somebody must know the mother. Somebody know these people, unless these people are just made up people. Because me already feel like the Jessica Dean is an AI generated thing. And this Caroline, the friend from Manhattan that the mother speak, that Leoda mother speak of, me no feel like say nobody exists named Caroline. Caroline is just a made up name and a made up person. So she could have talked out what them tell her to tell you, which is the dream about 2 weeks before. Because again, remember, Jessica Dean also mentioned it to the, it not make sense. I mean, I have some homework to go do. Which, at this point, right now where we there, Paul Well and Jessica Dean are the only 2 people deal with the both parties, the Pattersons and Leoda. So, Paul Well is a real person, we know him. But the Jessica Dean, nobody doesn't know. And a Jessica Dean is a very messy page on Facebook because she posts PMP, she posts Labour Right. The headlines, however, make it look like she a Rise supporter, PMP supporter. But me still convinced it's a AI. Because me not see who would that be so risky if it get for themselves in a messy situation like this, especially in a time where technology can be traced back to any IP where it come from. All you need is the right hackers. I just think Jessica Dean is an AI. It was created to generate these messages. It was created to start these issues. And it is doing its job. The Caroline where the mom speak of, me think Caroline is a non-existent person because me listen to the woman and me listen to the voice. You have to listen. When you do them study, they sit, you have to listen to people's voice when them attack and they sit there, you know. And the way she mentioned Caroline, her friend in Manhattan that had a dream 2 weeks before anything happened, it was very vague. It was very light to me. So, I don't know. I'm going to do my homework, guys. Hopefully, I can come back to you with something legit. If not, I don't know, I go sit it out until me get some solid information on the Leoda Bradshaw. I think I'm going to come with basic reasoning. I want to come with logical reasoning where Jamaican people can know, say, we have to stand up for this mother and this baby. All if she was a whore, if she was a good girl, bad girl, we don't care. We just care that she was a Jamaican woman. She's one of our sisters. She's one of our cousins. She's one of our friends. And little baby Zariah was a very big possibility of Jamaica getting a change. Where's a politician Pitney? So we know say she would have grew up in the politics and come change the ways of what I go on now, because a Pitney really grew up come make change. Best believe that. Guys, until then, because sure, let me see. The Burks roll. So me write down some stuff about the Burks, yeah. Let me read this and see if this go make sense to me talk about. Because see the Burks, me write down some notes about the Burks in my book already. That means say me touch them already, me just never dig into them. Paul Burke has put in the Constitution that nobody can challenge Mark Golding a year out from the election. We spoke about that. Oh, and I did think I mentioned that's why Queen Africa say Mark Golding, because remember Queen Africa come say. Yeah, let me talk about that for a little bit. Paul Burke has put in the Constitution that nobody can challenge Mark Golding a year out from the election. Right? They tell you already say that sound like dictatorship. That not sound like democratic socialism. That sound like a man give orders and everybody have to follow. Mark Golding. Who is Mark Golding? Who tell you say we want Mark Golding sit down so firm in a PMP? Who tell you say we want Mark Golding sit down so firm as free leader? Uno did come conference with the people and find out if this is something we support? Me not understand how that happened. Paul Burke, you overstep your place there about let's see. Or maybe I will vote and give me power. See why I don't want to talk about people who don't educate myself pan. But me have a go and rant off. When me did write that down, I think I was listening to something with Queen Africa, because here I wrote, now I see why Queen Africa says when she spoke to Mark Golding said him no want to no prime minister. But him have to do it because it is his duty. A time I no king. A time I no prince. We born in a royal family way. Him have to come sit down on the throne because I'm duty. What Mark Golding mean when him say I'm duty? If you don't want to be the prime minister, don't take the job as your duty, because that means you're not going to do a good one. Any job you do and you don't love it as an individual, it is not going to be done well. Worse now, Karen Cross, I say, him a puppet controlled by the Burks. So then we definitely doomed. Because now we have a leader we can't even lead himself. That sound like something set up for failure for me. The Burks' role in the PMP party is to keep it divided. If PMP unites, the Burks, Angela and Paul would become useless. Words of Karen Cross. Allegedly. So, let's see. Me not too like. I really gotta find out who these Burks are. Peter Phillips spoke of this divide. Okay. I think I wrote this down because I was looking into the dividends of the PNP. And what came to my attention was the people that are listing out the problems within the PNP that needs to be fixed is the people that is getting slandered. Because Peter Phillips spoke of the dividends within the PNP in the 2019 election, and he was exposed and dragged forward. Now Palwell himself was on the mission of fixing the unity in the PNP, and look what happened to him now. What a piece of scandal. What a piece of scandal now. So me I said that's why the case to me is no longer just a criminal or a homicide or a whatever. It is more bigger political affairs. Right now, we not nobody fi challenge Mark Golding. So all that the law when them put in our constitution, we are gonna say, oh, there nobody can challenge Mark Golding a year from the election. Master, I thought nobody know they fi challenge Mark Golding. No, say everybody was supposed to challenge Mark Golding get tarnished. Then get exposed one way or the other for something. See, Palwell was the last candidate we can think of. And I am there not now. And from this, there's no comeback. We know that. There is absolutely no comeback for Palwell after this case here. When this is all over and done. Shoot, when this is all over and done, we probably won't have no government body in a parliament. We probably won't, because Sidendra Andrew will listen in a case here. So that means, you know, Andrew have to go get dig up. So you see, I'll feel wife when put a speaker at the house when think could have him back. Boy, Andrew, you get knocked. You get knocked, brother Wellness. Because you see who they make sure say Andrew call, they no make no little dibby smart in the case. Leoda herself. Call. Leoda herself is who they're allegedly saying made that statement. And how can I forget the great Fitzdaly? Him is the next one. I have to make sure I don't film name under the Burks. Because film name get called a couple of times well. Put on their name and the question mark. I have to go educate myself. Because the Fitzdaly name get called by the mother when she was talking about Leoda and everything. Now the Fitzdaly name again come up in the Leoda talking to the person. So Leoda now, so the mother did call the name when she said Fitzdaly was the person who the police commissioner who held on to Leoda's passport and said them need a, you know, all of what they go on. And now the same Fitzdaly is who Leoda is allegedly saying is allegedly saying that the Andrew Wellness call Pete Palwell, damn name them at twist up my tongue. Leoda now is saying too much mixed up, man. I saw no say me no do gossip, you know. Me can't keep up with the names. Leoda's alleged statement where she has said the Prime Minister call, which is Mr. Wellness, and tell Philip to be aware of Fitzdaly. So that means them are insinuating Fitzdaly now have something to do with this conspiracy, whether it's against Philip, against Leoda, against any how we go. So now they must say Fitzdaly play a role in our one. A prominent figures, they may know nobody where you can knock down so easy, you know. They may know nobody where if this is truly and really a conspiracy, we can catch up on it so easy, you know. Mr. Fitzdaly is a man who do over 30 odd years in a Jamaica police force. And also, if not no go so, and a lie them a tell pan the man. This is a drastic lie because the man work hard for his career. The man work hard for them when they. For they come with them lies, they can tear down a man. There's something on the right. So you see who involved in this case, yeah? I want Father God spin them. Expose them to we Father. Because if Philip, Fitzbailey, all of the name them we are called innocent, right and fear, because these things will, these issues, these arguments will have an impact on the people them and their future. Anyways, I'm not on fire. I'm serious now. I'm not even looking at it. I'm lucky. Do you guys have any questions for me or anything? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments. So I can give you my honest opinion and facts. If not, I know I'm not going to come in the comments because I always do. And y'all know your girl is going to respond the best way I can. And if I don't have anything to say, y'all know I'm still going to give y'all my feedback with either a thumbs down, a thumbs up, or a small brief reasoning to why I don't or I do agree with you. Bear with me sometime. I want to send me some long chats in the comments, and I do read them, and my answers are sometimes small. It's because I see how I love chat. I come by and chat and explain myself. On that note, also, I'm trying to respond to everybody. So because I'm doing that, I tend to try to share the little 30 minutes of my have and just read through and then give y'all my shortest answer possible. My shortest, clearest answer possible. So if you don't have anything to say, guys, say it to me in the chat. Say it to me in the comments. I always try to respond. I always try to keep up. Before I go, I know me I go advertise my book again because I have not done it in a while. Guys, please show your support. Support me. I don't want to see me on road a big car. They not go give me nothing. Me can't turn politician or none of them job they car. They not go hire me. So, support my book, please. It's called The Island Guide for those wanting to learn about Jamaica and our culture. In this book, see here you have the glossary. So for every patois word that I use in the book, I put the English definition. Over here, I also threw in some extra words because you know you're that Jamaica, you want can understand. You don't have to be a Jamaican to get the vibe of Jamaican. With a book like this, you will be able to understand what people are saying, even if you can't talk it back. I also featured some kitchen tips, and y'all see I featured the beautiful Yannick Curvy Diva. So y'all, get this magazine. You can't lose out buying the magazine. It's only $15 and it contains poetry. It contains kitchen tips, cooking instructions, recipes such as the Guinness punch, rice and peas, French fried chicken, the traditional Jamaican recipes, guys. Oxtails. So if you don't want to learn to cook oxtail, it's in here. Step by step walk through. It contains patois glossary, so you learn to speak the language. It is a very, 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 very interesting magazine. It is very thin, foldable, so you can carry it anywhere. And when you take it out, it still don't have the crease. The book good. $14.99. Great Christmas present. Great. You have your little white friend, them, your little friends that love the culture. You know, and they want to learn your culture, learn your way, and you don't have the time to really share with them on a daily basis. Order them this book off Amazon. It's only $14.99. They will appreciate it. Trust me. Because I've seen some of my friends when I give them this book. May I tell you, you that think say Jamaica, me carry them go. This is a poem. Let me actually read this poem. This is the only poem from the book I'm going to read for you guys. This poem was written by me. Well, all of the poems in this edition was written by me. This poem is called The Island Woman. Written by me. I am me, unique, ambitious, talented, and free. I am me, pretty like a rose. Yes, that big nose gal, it's me. I am me, strong and courageous, goddamn sexy, look at me. Waist so little, sometimes belly big. I will not lie, I do eat like a pig. Ass broad, hips wide, foot big, swallow my pride. Dimples on my legs, pimples on my chin, curls in my hair, black and pretty, I swear. Smooth, soft skin, teeth glowing when I grin, Foot big like sliced bread. Never eat, attend me wear instead. I am me, strong, courageous, and free, embracing the naturally beautiful island woman in me. I wrote this poem, guys, because if you know born and grow in Jamaica, I know sometimes a big foot, most of we as black women, we have big foot. A lot of us as black women, we body curvy, so we tend to have cellulites and dimples in places where they don't really belong. So I thought to myself, why not write something that will make all women feel inclusive and love themselves? So I came up with this poem and I put the description of Indian black girls, regular black girls. That's why I put the big nose and the curly hair. So that means, say, me have curly hair, but my nose still stand out because I am me, a beautiful island girl. That's who I am. Bigfoot and no brains. Hey, Marcella, if that's how you feel, I pray your brain is very, very, very much intact. Use it wisely. How about you educate me? Tell me something, no learn, teach me something. So like I said, guys, this book features poems. This is a young Jamaican girl. She was actually in the Jamaica newspaper when she was about 2 years old for being the smartest 2-year-old in Jamaica. She's migrated to the US. Her name is Camila Campbell. She's now 15 years old. She started her own company called the YNTY magazine. She features other kids, little black girls who are entrepreneurs. So you see why I need to buy this book? Because this book highlights our people and what they're doing out in the world. This is a very, very good book. I'm going to Jamaica in the end of the year to work on the second edition. This is also another Jamaican I featured. Came from Jamaica to, I think she was like 18, 19 when she came here. She started her own business. Now she's running the Glitz Elite Academy. Guys, check them out on Instagram. All their information is here in the book so you guys can find them. She does event planning. So if you guys need any type of event planning here in New York, any type of party supplies, information is here in the book. That is why I created this magazine, to help each other, push each other. Let me show you some other stuff. This is also another poem. We don't have to buy the book to hear this one. This one is about the good old white rum. So when you know this one, it's going to be a funny one. So this one, before I skip it, would be a great laugh at the dinner table on Christmas. So anybody who get this book Christmas morning, me know them I read this poem at Christmas night. Great book. I showed you guys a punch, my recipe for rum punch. So everything that I feature, I also tell you or give you a way of utilizing it. So you still make giving you the rum poem, me giving you a little recipe that I create using white rum. Cause white rum is my favorite liquor. But not gonna lie, it's just that I can't handle the side effects. This is also a poem that I wrote about our beautiful island. It talks about the coconut, everything that you would find on the island. The picture in the background is of Blue Hole in St. Anne. Here you see, I featured a lot of traditional stuff that you would find in the Caribbean. And I don't know me have to represent in everything I do. Welcome to Jamaica, land of wood and water. Always representing, always standing up because I love my country. Like I said, I love my country. Me don't know about nobody else. Me don't love no politician more than me love my country. See, I featured all these are just to kind of refresh our memory of the things we learned and also give us a means or a method of using to pass on to our children. This is the oxtail cook with me ackee and saltfish. So this is the step-by-step directions to make ackee and saltfish. Everything you will need, every step-by-step walkthrough. And you guys, my social media panels are all over YouTube. So if you buy my magazine and you don't understand, which trust me, I do everything step-by-step, but everybody different, everybody learns different. So I go to the benefit of the doubt. I say, if you don't understand, you can always reach out to me. Oxtail and rice and peas here. So we make sure 2 pages. Very detailed. You can't burn up the man oxtail if you buy the book here. You can't go wrong with the man oxtail reading this book. Okay? Page 1, page 2. Now we have the French fried chicken. Everybody can fry chicken, but not everybody make French fried chicken. And we Jamaicans make that. You have the good old rice and peas. I know in the South they cook rice and peas, but they don't use the coconut milk and all that stuff. They call theirs red beans and rice. So get this book. So Thanksgiving when they're around the corner, you can give your Jamaican husband, your Jamaican wife, your Jamaican friend a nice plate of rice and peas when them come over. We have the Guinness punch here. If you're there with a Jamaican man, you need to know if you make this. This is what we call trunk back. So if you're there with a Jamaican man, baby girl, get you this book and start cooking. Can't lose out for nothing in here. So this is really what this magazine, $14.99. You can't lose, my people. And you see, I make sure I tell you guys, if you want to be featured in the magazine, if you have a little business or something, just DM me, send me your information, and I will reach out to you to get your proper information and pictures and go ahead and run you through here, because like I say, it's each one help one. And this is a way for us to spread our knowledge of who we are to the people around us, meaning our friends, our children. This is how they carry on the legacy of what we grew up on. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you because it's almost 10 o'clock. I can't believe I've been on here so long. Peace, my love you. Jamaica, mama, my people, my love you. I just wish all of we could have just snap out of this realm where we in and wake up. But unfortunately, the youths have been suffering for way too long for them to be able to just snap out of it like this. I hope others like myself will stay true to themselves, stay strong, stay firm, and continue to talk to the youths them, try to educate the youths them as much as they can, and maybe one day we will get back a better Jamaica. Till then, I not give up. I go continue talk. I go continue fight. I go continue cry tears. I go continue hope and pray and beg God to show me ways of how me can come out and be very impactful to the people. So big up on yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Oh, guys, don't leave without subscribing if you're new. If you're already one of my oldies, now go subscribe to my travel channel, because I should be going on a vacation real soon. I'm going to carry on with me. So the travel channel is World Traveler Sassyruchall, which the link will be under this video. Over there, we see the couple trips them I take to Jamaica for this year. I go see everything to come. I visited 4 countries already, which is Trinidad, St. Martin, Anguilla, and I have to count US because I never born here. Alright? So, big up on yourself, guys. See y'all in another video. Peace.